screaming noise, so disoriented on this helping. These buildings are crumbling down. Hear everyone panic. This monster's gone man, and for something can turn this around. My city's in ruins. I'm feeling so useless. Can't even get off of the ground. I'm calling all heroes, legends and stars. Anyone listening, just open your heart. We've gotta do something. I wish I were strong enough to see a hero in me. These people that need me, the fear's got me freezing. I can't even get off the floor. All these minutes are fleeting, more damage she's leading. So I wanna be covered anymore. I'm trembling, I'm quivering. This madness is winning. It's looking like a one-sided war. My people are bleeding, they're dying and screaming, just lying here watching them burn. We're calling our heroes, legends and stars. Anyone listening, just open your heart. We've gotta do something. We're falling apart, lose everything. I wish I were better. I wish I had strength. I wish I had anything to prove I was broken. Watch and do nothing, hiding away, trying to believe a hero could live in me. We won't back down. Family crying now. I made such a mess of my conscience. It's making me nauseous. My world is crumbling. Can't watch until nothing. I'm done with the panic. I'll hop into action and save this time. I don't need no heroes, no legends or stars. The fight is within us. Just open your hearts. We ain't going nowhere. The city is ours together.
All right. Oh, yep. It definitely needs to be higher.
I could have told you that.
And then, ooh, snap! Snapping my booty on the screen.
Snapping your booty on a Slim Jim? What?
Oh no, it's still high. Well, we're getting there. That's better. A little bit. I'm at a slant, but whatever.
I really wanted to reach up there and like tilt it more.
I really need to like
What do you mean?
fix
What do you mean?
the
It looks fine to me. What's wrong with it?
jank. Like it is.
What do you mean?
Nathan could literally 3D print his own brace to fix this. You should show the stream what you've done with this.
Oh, they can see it.
They can see some of
Part
it.
of it, yeah. I think they can see that much.
The viewing that way, they can.
This is like the only ruler he owns.
To the blue strap. Mickey, I need you to reorientate.
Straighten yourself.
Yeah.
I know it's hard, but you gotta be straight.
Yeah. There you go.
Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible. Straight protocol.
Alright. So. Where we left off.
We killed a man.
Everyone's
No, most of you.
Mickey. You guys work together.
Yeah. we did.
Don't blame Connor for making the final blow.
I'm pretty sure I did 0 damage to him.
You made it so he couldn't do anything for like 2 turns.
Yeah, that's not damage.
Actually, he did get hurt from falling. But anyway,
That's his fault, not mine.
Should have known.
Should have been able to fly normally.
He walked into my spear. It's not my fault. It's not my fault he can't roll at the fall. It's not my fault he went to the Promethean school of running away.
you guys returned to Sussex after your time in Helheim.
Nice vacation.
Yeah, it's a pretty good vacation. I think you all had an enjoyable experience there.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
traumatized for life again. Jack was chilling.
Yeah, Jack was chilling.
Jack had a vacation. He even learned some stuff, apparently.
You guys rejoined at Victor's Tower there and talked to some people. You guys found out that you were apparently gone for 3 days. That was news.
Vacation.
You guys were most of you were very hungry and thirsty and tired. Remember, you're all fatigued, so
Oh,
except for Jack because he had a vacation,
yup.
This guy.
Paradise.
surrounded by a
Put
bunch
on
of
another
dead.
snake.
Wake me up when they get back.
You tried.
We'll just sell those.
You guys helped to get the snake off of Aelin, and you tried to fight the snake,
Right.
and it was
But
beating the crap out of
You
you.
almost got bodied by that thing.
Yeah, he almost got bodied by
I'll
one
have my own.
one snake.
They heal like 3 times.
But yeah, you killed it, and did you keep the body or did you incinerate it? Okay. All right. Yep, you
Okay,
burned it.
that's,
As you saw, it was susceptible to
Is
fire.
Yeah,
Mine.
Yeah.
freaking mind press. Dude.
Whoa. Okay.
The best spell in the game.
That spell just because of its name. Anyway, you guys got a teleportation rod.
Rock.
The stick from Victor, who had made it with Malamir's help.
Honestly, I'm impressed that Malamir has the skill to sneak a second spell in there.
And well, I mean, Victor said that Malamir probably did something, but
Yeah, but he had no idea.
excuse me.
Neither did you.
And you guys used it. It went horribly wrong at first. You guys went to the opposite side of the continent. Some of you got put partially into trees. Separated a little bit so you had to rejoin, but when you landed, you turned into sheep for a little while.
I got double sheeped. I was humiliated.
And some dispelling needed to happen before you guys teleported again.
And got turned into sheep again.
And got turned into sheep again.
Not me. The one sheepless person.
What was the
Two.
duration on sheep?
I got sheep the first time.
It was a few minutes.
No, you're the sheepless one then. You don't know the experience.
We all have a bond now.
You guys,
He doesn't.
you guys weren't
heard
exactly sure how far away you were from your target. All you know is that you're a little off target, so you started making your way
Downtown.
to the east, making your way, and you
Walking fast,
came
eating ass.
across a giant that was hurling spells at you as you guys were ambushed by this giant.
So fall.
You guys were successful in defeating the giant. However, it was found out that it was in fact an illusion, and that this giant was actually wearing the garments of the MPS, the Magical Police, excuse me, syndicate that is essentially that works for SEC. We killed one of the dudes.
We definitely can't admit we killed a cop.
We haven't.
Exactly.
We didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, he did.
We were shooting with the dead body there before you guys.
The black guy killed the cop.
Okay, we got two black
For
guys.
last time, I'm not a person. I'm not a guy.
I'm not a guy.
I'm a lizard.
Amelia just kind of like, that sucks. I mean, we didn't really know.
I check his pockets for orders.
I was about to say you married a
literally
psycho,
did
but
that. That was me.
Oh,
I am the pocket man.
After he mercilessly killed this man, he then looted him.
I'm not looting him. I was leaving any gold, leaving anything like that. I just want to know if there's orders or directions
map.
or
What'd you
anything.
No, there was not any orders or anything.
well, was there any gold?
No, there was a small pouch of gold.
Bring weather wallets to war. We've been over there.
Yeah.
Wait till we kill a giant. It's so much money. It'll be big money.
I take some time to memorize his face.
Oh,
Hey, what are you doing?
I believe
Why
he
you
was a light
memorizing
elven
this?
man.
What?
I believe he was a light elf man.
So,
Cyrus walks over and just
Yeah, basically.
I guess we need to be more careful on with whom we fight.
we need
Maybe
to avoid
listen-
lethal blows.
Maybe listen when we say, "Hey guys, it's an elf."
maybe work
What's
on
an elf? Who's an elf? Why is an elf? Where's the elf?
your call-outs.
What the fuck's a hookah?
Where's U-Haul? Tree? Which tree? Sorry.
Yeah, that
Yes,
did not help at all.
was not very clear, and it sounded more like a joke, quite frankly.
I thought it was pretty clear. Hey guys, it's an elf.
In the midst of the explosions, it was not very clear.
Well, anyway, I guess we keep going.
That mistake cost this person his life. That should not be taken so lightly.
There's not much we can do to change it. I agree it's unfortunate, but we have time is not on our side. We can either stand around here arguing about what could have happened, or we can keep on going.
We remember the direction we were in.
Do I remember the direction we were going?
Give me a survival.
Ooh. 27.
Yeah, you can figure it out.
That way.
Yeah, it's gonna. So we're just going to
No,
leave him there. Then
I'll go to pick him up.
go and help.
Perhaps we could make a stretcher, drag him behind
Put him on
Oracle. There's
Uh,
2 people on Oracle. I don't know
we
if there's room, but wouldn't be too hard to grab a few sticks and wrap a blanket around them.
Yeah, there's a few trees scattered about.
I guess I'll grab some suitable, like, longish sticks / small trees.
Put a little stretcherish thing together. So put them on.
That was like a tent tarp or a blanket or something.
Okay. Use one of my blankets to wrap the dude on there. You're gonna carry him while he's on the stretcher.
I was assuming we took him to Oracle. Hook that, and then just drag the 2 posts.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna like continue flying or anything like that. Alright. He'll march along the ground, dragging along the stretcher.
Yeah,
I mean,
Oracle's been
most of
walking
you
along.
started flying during the combat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But Oracle was walking through the snow.
He was Grievous. He can fly. Alright. And you guys continue west?
You mean east?
East. Through the
Yeast.
the snow,
Beast?
the snowy night, mostly darkened with only a few snippets of stars above here and there, but mostly covered at this point by clouds and snow pelting your face as most of you would move. Since most of you, all of you move very slowly through the snow together, as a way before you is carved primarily by the bigness of Oracle.
It's starting to snow?
Hmm?
It's starting to snow?
Snow's picking up again.
It's fake snow. I disbelieve it.
What
What time of day is it?
Middle of the night. You guys left that night.
All those lights out.
Perhaps we should find somewhere to camp for the night, rather than push through
28,
this.
it's fixed now.
We'll save 28 fake snow. Right, Nathan?
It's real snow as far as you can tell.
Needed a 29.
We've only been traveling for
An hour?
an hour or 2 hours. When we
From intelligence. It's hard to tell. It's
Yeah,
mostly
smart boy.
cloud cover, darkness, like
natural 20 for 21.
all right, well, yeah, it's been about 2 hours. Which,
So that puts us like
I mean, you guys are
past midnight or something?
you guys are moving super slow, but yeah, it would be past midnight now.
We'll make it eventually.
I'm not sure how safe it would be to camp out here, given that we already run into someone who immediately tried to kill us.
Obviously, we can't use a fire or anything, but
We have an illusion stake to put down. But light will still get through it a bit.
Blaze, you will see ahead with your dark vision. You'll see it at the brink, the edge of it, 60 feet. That there is a drop, and there's like a massive what's the term?
Chasm.
Chasm.
Hey guys, wait. I think there's a chasm. I think there's a chasm up there. Knowledge geography. Do I remember a chasm?
it's an elf situation.
What the frick does that mean?
16.
It's a chasm.
Being very nonchalant again. I don't know.
16.
16.
It's a joke.
You're a joke.
As far as you remember, there isn't any chasms like this in Havernate.
It might be an illusion, but
Is it like a moat or
be
something?
careful anyway. Looks to be about 50, 60 feet in front of us. Oh,
Moopity
up
boo
there.
ops. Go light.
Lights. Now you have to say that every time you use it to even move around too.
No.
I'll walk up a bit with my schmoopity light. I need to sell these things. It's a stone. Oh, it's an iron stone.
Oh, it just goes.
It hovers around them.
Alright.
Do we all see this guy?
Is everyone else approaching as well?
First, I'm gonna say
Schmoopity boo ops.
I wish I may, I wish I might have vengeance on Gooseguard Loki at some point.
At some point? What?
I don't remember what the rhyme was gonna be.
You had a rhyme for this and you didn't write it down?
No, I forgot. I'm replicating Bloodsworn Retribution.
With your other wish?
Yeah, and I lose 25 health.
Forever.
really?
Yeah.
But now he has +5 to
those
anything.
Little, like, party poppers go.
What was that?
Something to help me see through illusions.
I don't know.
I couldn't think of a good rhyme.
Straight up attacked
I wish I might
for you.
see through Loki's illusions. Give me
Wonderful.
true sight.
Amazing.
What'd the boy say?
So I tried the rhyme.
On his way. On his way.
I go
I
up
like
and
10 minutes away.
tried to disbelieve it. Looking at the stick through it.
Okay.
The illusion is that there is a chasm, and if you disbelieve it, it goes away, and then you step forward and fall. It's a double layered illusion.
This stick passes through into the darkness.
Sure it does.
How far across is this illusion? Or
Oh, you almost got him. Oh.
We legally had to drop.
Yeah, the illusion is
It's
like
past
60
your dark vision, so further than 60 feet. Also further than 60 feet deep.
Kari can make a dancing light and send it out 100 feet. Do we see the bottom?
Okay.
Or the other side. Either one.
Will we attract
Or-
attention of everything in this pit?
or it disappears into the illusion.
Just
Then
he's gone.
60 feet forward. 100 feet forward. The chasm's probably like, what's that? It was dancing lights, right? So it goes 30 feet. Okay. So 130 feet.
I think it gives a torch's worth of light. That was the consensus.
Oh, right. That's 15 feet then. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
100 feet out plus 15, so 115. You don't see the other side yet.
This is a big hole.
Try sending it down.
Already sent it down.
Okay.
Alright, go down.
It goes down and keeps going until what's its max range? 100 feet is its absolute max.
Well, you
Maybe 100
put
was the
Pathfinder
first.
first. Well,
100 plus 10 feet, so 100. Wait,
it's 110.
230.
I assume you meant 10 level, but 100 plus 10.
It's 230.
Okay. The hole is about 180 feet.
Wow.
Knowledge
A hole.
geography of
That is a hole.
11. Is this where the city should be?
Yeah, no idea.
It's kind of like no landmarks visible within 60 feet,
Wait, hold on.
other than the hole.
They had a flying city, right? Maybe they parked it here for a little bit and then left.
Or maybe it just like dragged across here and like
Maybe we're at.
they were
the
doing
city.
evasive maneuvers and like, you know.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna pull out a wand, take 10, and cast Greater Detect Magic.
Oh, with the extra range, can you send it across all the way? No?
And Kari will do that.
With the 200,
230.
230?
Oh,
Does
hey,
230
guys.
reach the other side, Nathan?
Guys, the the lights don't go into the hole. Like, they stopped.
I'm gonna kick you in the
No
hole.
joke right now. Like, it is an illusion.
I'm gonna think really hard and try to disbelieve this illusion.
I'm going to
So if I
land
go
at
and
the
jump
edge.
right
me-
now,
Roll me a knowledge Arcana making.
if I go
I'm gonna
jump
land
right
at the
now into
edge
this
and
pit, I
take a
won't
step
die.
onto the.
How deep did you say this pit was?
Maybe.
That's not much damage. I'll run and jump. I got a 28 before this all went to shit.
20. Something that you'll know about illusions, as you kind of think about it, is just wishing to disbelieve an illusion it's not how it works. You have to
I'd rather wait.
interact with it in some way than just being
I
like,
ran and jumped in.
I don't want to believe that this is an illusion. Like, that's not how it works.
I jumped
You
in.
have to make something concrete to make your mind understand that it is real.
I jumped.
Okay.
Cast a Greater Detect Magic.
You are falling, and you fall and fall. You've said you step forward. Yeah, you step forward on solid ground.
Definitely falling. You idiot. I'm falling.
And what? So
Fly.
Can I walk?
do
Can
you,
I?
you just let yourself fall?
Sure.
Okay. A second.
Wait, no.
So
Don't-
it was how far? 100 and what?
80.
180.
180. So you're gonna take 18d6 damage.
18 damage.
You'll take
no, there is actually a hole there.
damage as you totally hit the bottom of it.
As I'm like lying there on the ground for his perspective, and then I just.
I was gonna say I run up
It definitely is not an illusion.
and
Wait, stop.
stick my arm down it. I
There's a
guess.
hole right here.
I casted the Greater Detect Magic 2
It's
minutes
just
ago.
20 feet across.
As you reach out,
This
your
guy's
hand
call-outs
hits
are the
something that
worst.
hits the solid ground, and you're able to see past it. As I got a natural
Nice.
20 for you, you're welcome.
I will speak over the stone to Connor sitting. I'm like, actually, I don't need to do that. Like, he's just right there, right? Can it's
I look up out of the hole.
It sounds like his voice is echoing down.
It's an illusion. You are perfectly fine.
I walk over to him.
You definitely just
lift
fell
him
I'll
up.
fly back up here in a second.
Wait,
I'm gonna check
hold
things
on,
out
hold on. Nathan,
I'm gonna walk over to him, just like pick him up.
Yeah, 1 second.
I don't freaking know, dude.
My arms just extend. Wait.
To you, he wouldn't do that because it's impossible because you're down in a hole.
but he's being physically touched. I tickle him.
Roll that combat maneuver.
Roll me a will save, Connor.
Mind affecting, I assume.
28.
You didn't even register the hands touching you.
Dang.
Wait.
I will point out before anyone else decides to jump, there is an actual hole to the right, 40 feet across.
Yeah, there's like a pit over there.
That jumping is a bad idea.
As it's talking,
What does that mean?
they're talking about it and people are continuing to interact with it and stuff,
I will
the
start-
illusion disappears for you
I
as
will
well.
start flying out of the hole.
Like, and he just whoop.
No, he stays there, but he's like riding
He gets on a spear
his
and
spear.
Here, hand on hand.
Wait, Anda, don't move. You're right here in front of me. I like step to the side so he doesn't.
As you
spear
go back
me.
up to the top, you move a little bit from where your starting position was. And, yeah, you're back up there with them, and you see them standing there at the. Oh no!
We're all flying.
floating midair. I mean,
They're
both
all
of us
flying.
have wings, so
Yeah, they're all flying.
he doesn't. He's just floating.
All right, I'm just gonna fly across.
Just over.
Do we need to be crossing?
I mean, we
Just
are
the
going
way we're going.
Does anybody else still see a hole?
Oh, Meredith's like, I do. Are you sure it's an illusion?
I jump
Yes.
up
Because
and
it
down.
really looks like a hole.
It's definitely not. My mind is strong. I would have known.
I jump up and down.
I had psychic powers. I would have known.
You forget
Amelia
about
is
them?
also like, yeah, I still see that as a whole. She kind of reaches out and puts
I'll hold her hand.
there, and
Take a step.
Close your eyes.
she pulls out a potion of fly. The door's locked. Can someone let Andrew in, please?
Don't drink it yet.
Wait, I'm the one who's interacting with you right now. Next time.
I'm breaking detection hole someday.
You tell that there's illusion magic all over the place.
Don't drink it yet. Big step.
Okay. Drinks it.
You just wasted a potion.
Lifts up in the air. Yeah, I'm not gonna fall down.
There's no down there.
It really seems like there is.
There
What am I standing on then?
He's got me. You're flying.
Did he actually take damage? That's
He
like
took-
scary illusion. If there wasn't anything there, could I do this as I fly straight down?
What do we see?
She'll fly down with you. You guys will fly down together.
No, be the.
See? As we both watch them just... See? You're still right here.
Can you push the door with the chair shut a little bit more? Not all the way shut, just a little bit more to block that sunlight. Thanks.
Buddy.
Let me just roll for him. Oh wow, I found 3 natural 20s so far.
Hey.
It's not an illusion for Overrun.
I don't like this guy rolling for me. I don't mind so far.
+5 with that.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Do I not get to roll for myself?
There's too many illusions, apparently.
Dude, you have no
None of us
idea.
are rolling first.
None of the trees here are real. They're all giant.
You guys think you got the dead dude on a stretcher? No, you left him behind. You just think he's on a stretcher that's not really
We
there.
used his
We'll use him to
legs
test
as
the holes.
stretcher.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to help the stretcher across.
Amelia will
unless-
go to the back end and grab onto the back end of the stretcher.
Do we have any eggs?
You're a bird. You can lay eggs, right?
No.
Wait.
Does Oracle
Oracle's,
do Wilfred?
Oracle wasn't affected by the mind-altering thing for the Goo Boys.
Okay.
Would Oracle be able to walk across?
Technically, everyone is capable of walking across. But their own minds are convincing them they're falling and taking damage.
I mean, I already rolled for your will save, and you don't see a massive chasm that Amelia, Meredith,
Oh,
and Onda sees.
can we not just fly over?
You don't see it.
I would imagine I would hear you guys.
You're there, yeah. I mean, Amelia has now grabbed the back end of the stretcher as Oracle flies across. The stretcher has the elf guy that was killed.
As Oracle walks across.
Did you turn your mic on?
Yes, just a.
As Oracle, Amelia is like, higher. You're gonna
I'm gonna tell.
flies over.
Maybe just to fix the stretcher to Oracle.
It is
Oh,
one part. They was just like he was like walking and just kind of dragging the stretcher behind before.
Oh, okay.
But they think that he's going to fall into a hole, so they wanted to lift the end of it.
okay.
I walk across casually with my wings folded.
He flies across casually with his wings not folded.
What? I want you to describe what it looked like as he flew down into the hole.
Him?
Yeah.
It just looks like he angled
Uh.
down and just go,
Sat there.
just yeah, maybe wobbling to the side a little bit as he
After he like sits
down.
up, it's like, why does my back hurt?
Yoink the spear out of your hands.
So 18 damage.
Where's Meredith in all this?
She died.
Someone wanna help me across?
You can walk.
I can't. There's a chasm.
Technically, there isn't. But
So we all fucked
I'm
up.
pretty badly hurt.
So that's
soar.
Meredith.
Yeah, she can fly now.
Oh, thanks. He flies over.
See how long she has that for. The spell just makes her soar. Ow. Wait. If I fake casting it at her, will it work? If I placebo her giving her fly?
Are you gonna do that?
No.
That'd be hilarious.
Okay, she has it for the next
What, I'm not
13 minutes.
He flies over and lets them in.
How far to the
He
right? was
speaks
the
celestial.
actual pit?
The actual pit, like 15 feet, something like that.
As I'm walking across, I'll go over and look down into it. How deep is it?
Like you can't see past them.
Yeah, keep going.
Connor, roll me. Roll me. Will save.
Nice.
I'll just get some illusion magic and I'll make bridges over all of these.
20. Okay. Those of you who have, so everyone except for Onda, Meredith, and Amelia will notice that both him and Meredith, their flying turns and goes towards the hole. As far as you know, you're going to the other
Hey,
side.
Stop.
flying.
Stop.
And Amelia kind of does too, and then like kind of gets stuck with Oracle holding on. Hey, Oracle, this way. You're going the wrong way.
No.
No.
Follow
Guys,
him.
stop moving.
This is I'm going right towards you.
Meredith
Is there
and Anda,
something
stop
over there.
right now. Just stop.
Meredith stops.
I'm going.
Okay,
Amelia stops.
the chasm illusion is more than just a chasm. It is confusing your sense of direction and leading you towards an actual hole.
What do you mean? I'm.
So the
Amelia's
chasm
like,
is fake, but it's real.
No.
But it's fake.
There
The
is
chasm is
The
fake.
chasm is
The
fake.
hole
It's
is
a real
real.
hole.
There's a real
Not a chasm.
smaller.
The illusion was
Alright,
what is
convincing
the
you-
chasm? A really big hole. This is a
walk
normal
up to
hole.
Anda and just grab him and start walking forward.
Cyrus comes up to the side of you and grabs you and starts.
just
Bear hugging your
roll with
DMD.
it. Just roll with it.
Resist it. Roll CMV.
I'm going to
Grab
over
me.
to-
It's pitiful.
Second.
Pitiful. Boy, that was so funny.
Did he succeed?
Whoa. No. Not even close.
You try to grab him, he just slips out. What do you say?
Going over
doing?
Meredith.
Trying
Yeah.
to move
Trying to
you
fly
safely
here.
to the other
How
side.
high above the ground is she? Just
Don't grab a man while
Like-
he's flying.
from my
10 feet.
perspective.
It's just like 10 feet.
Grab my hand. Basically, grab her. Need you to trust me on this.
Alright, so you flip out, and you fly over there and kind of grab her and like,
Just follow me.
I am.
Yeah. Nah. Follow,
Not.
follow my pull. Follow the pull.
Just close her eyes.
I will.
I'm fine, just like drag me in whatever direction.
I'll.
Will you let me drag you by the spear?
Yeah, grab onto his spear.
A man should be drugged by his spear.
It's never the same sense.
Walk from the shaft.
It's humiliating. Proceed.
Alright.
Amelia will just like also just kind of like close her eyes as she's holding on to the other end of the stretcher and let Oracle lead the way to the other side.
While we're all relatively close and before we get into a fight, I'm going to channel.
All right, heal some peeps.
Oh, nice. I like healing.
So we still haven't made it to.
Everyone heals 23.
Oh, nice.
Jack, I love you.
Should I do another?
I'm at full.
If you want. I'm missing a casual 34.
I'm only missing 70.
I
Say,
don't know what that
You
means.
said it was 23, right?
Yes, sir.
I still got some boo-boos.
Okay, Amelia and Meredith could still take one,
I could.
but
Maybe healing is the best right now.
Yep.
I'll do one more.
roll that.
Hit me, baby, one more time. That's a lot of big numbers over there.
31.
31.
Dang.
Oh, nice. That was exact for Amelia.
I'm back to triple digits.
Never left triple
Alright.
digits.
Down to like a scraped knee.
I'm at full.
Would you like a band-aid?
If you want.
Meredith is still down
Give me
31,
those.
but it's fine.
Those 2 hit points.
I'm technically at my max possible.
What? Oh wait, no, you got 6.
Amelia will pass
Whoa.
the heal to her.
I thought you were up to 2d6.
No.
So I'd be
Decided to go.
7 land.
He can't take another level of power.
Yeah, you went more noble gayness. Noble
Full sciatica.
psychic. Noble psychic. That's what it was, right?
Yep.
It's a purple psychic.
Noble psychic.
Meredith is only down 2. Alrighty. So some
23.
you guys get to the other side. Some healing
31.
is passed around when
31.
eyes are
Total of
reopened and
54.
such. Everyone has made it to the other side of the chasm.
Good job. Go team.
Amelia just kind of like, I hate this place.
I'm sure it'll get
Where?
better the closer we get.
Wonderful.
From now on, let's listen to each other when we say things.
Yeah, like when we say that there's a chasm.
Good point.
Like,
So I'm guessing we're still in pitch black due to.
still nighttime
Okay.
with heavy cloud cover.
I got schmoopity boo ups.
It turns off.
Schmoopity boo ups.
I fall into the chasm.
All right. So,
So,
We start walking very slowly.
as you guys
Next time it's gonna be a chasm with illusion over.
slarely, what's up?
Yeah, I don't know what that was either, Nathan.
Slowly continue to make your way through the snow and such for an X amount of time.
do you want to check your honey again? In case we're getting illusion the wrong way or something?
It's a good idea. But if we are,
The honey's illusion.
I don't think the honey will help, but we'll do it.
Sure.
I'll clear a space and
You take
think
the
of my favorite wall I saw.
Favorite.
couple minutes that it takes to dig down.
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Think of Lindsay, not Sussex.
I think of my favorite wall from Lindsay.
His favorite one, Nate. His favorite wall.
Favorite one.
All right, which one's your favorite wall?
The third one from the right.
It's the one that's in Sussex.
My favorite wall.
You put it down and it starts going a direction, and you guys follow.
That way, hopefully.
Is that the same
Honey's
direction that we were
blessed. Honey
originally
can't
heading?
be.
That's true.
You,
But
how
we
are you
can
gonna
see it
figure that
wrong,
out?
though.
I mean, like we were walking a direction, then we stopped.
Did we have to reorient?
Do you want to backtrack and
So we
No.
see the
If it's-
footprints going.
yeah, 60
Direction.
feet behind you?
Yes.
For
So
him.
we know the direction we were going. Is the
Mhm.
honey also continuing?
Oh,
that
you mean
direction?
like?
Yeah.
I thought you meant from like when you originally started.
No.
I mean it's off a little bit, but you were going in generally the same direction.
Good enough for
I
me.
thought of a different wall.
Yeah.
Than mine.
It wasn't your favorite wall last time.
Nah, I didn't specify the favorite.
Oh dang! You changed it then. I'm
That was
sorry.
his second favorite.
Slightly off.
It's slightly
As the night continues on, every once in a while there is a pocket of moonlight coming in through gaps in the clouds. And when that happens, those of you who have low light vision, which is
No one.
Me.
Anyone who has dark vision has low light.
nope, that's not true.
Get rid.
They are oddly different.
Speaker is the only one with low light.
Uh-huh.
So the rest of you,
She ain't an owl.
like those dark vision allows you to see very well within that 60 feet, but outside of that,
Oracle has it as well.
that doesn't matter. He's
Okay.
not a living being.
Fair enough.
Wow.
But you could look through them.
Oracle's not living. You're just gonna say that to Oberon's face.
Yes.
Wow.
So the only
Oberon
one
isn't
who
real.
actually will see this is Speaker. You see in the distance a mountain range.
Heck yeah.
Are there mountains near Linzer?
Yes.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Knowledge of geography.
He's the only one that saw it.
5.
Oh, you. Never mind.
I can
I rolled a 1.
You have no idea.
I can see mountain range.
According to this map, we definitely
have a
have.
I've never heard of
Yeah, yeah,
mountains in Linzer.
You do have a map, right?
Only of the lower half of Havergate, but I think we're there.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where
there's mountains over
They're
in
past
Linzer.
the city compared to where we're coming from.
There are no mountains in Linzer, guys.
Linzer is actually built along the against mountains.
Look at that. And I explained all of that.
We all knew that.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
They're
that.
mountains.
Yeah.
the mountain town.
Pretty sure there's
It's like
no
Minas
mountains.
Tirith, right? I'm sure it's that grand. Lindsor's like the biggest
I mean,
city,
the
right?
mountains were actually pretty close to
I thought that was Kent. Before we got there.
They're called the
Before
they're
he
called
turned
Cascade
people into
Mountains.
zombies.
Cascade Mountain, guys.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Sure. Well, I believe I see that ahead of us.
You-
There's an illusion. Yes.
I don't see
I didn't say it was real. I just see it.
Oh, that's right. You can see it.
I guess we'll keep going towards them.
Yeah, kind of.
All right.
Maybe
Unless the
we'll
honey
see
says
the
otherwise.
city along them.
Do you have a way to talk to anybody in the city?
I tried to talk to someone.
I believe
from
our communication's
there,
being
and
blocked.
Oh
It
yeah,
didn't work at all.
everybody's dead.
Comms are down.
No, I think Utgard's just stopping us.
I can bring out the gauntlet and try to type at him. That's I type, hey, are you getting this?
Yo, who got this?
I don't remember who has it.
Ring ring.
New gauntlet. Who dis?
Yo, man, I totally remember who you are.
Leosted?
What did you message?
Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
What did you message?
Are you receiving this message?
Yes.
Could be an illusion.
There's so much sarcasm in yes. that text you.
Just yes.
This is
Jack of the
Jack
L
and
Smashers.
We're making our way towards
Lindsay?
Windsor.
Mhm.
Do you have any updates on the situation?
Some heckin' big.
I'm in 9 Odie helping with evacuation.
Got it. I may have gotten mixed up who had this.
Are you okay?
There's so much illusion crap here. We're getting really confused. Everyone's really confused right now. Good luck, sir.
Be careful.
Not gonna ask who has it?
Or if they
Well,
can, or if they could get a message out for us.
I'm not gonna ask you that.
Cyrus
Who are you?
and Ron, as you guys are walking along, suddenly the castle before you against the mountain forms, and you see floating above it another massive structure, and essentially completely shadowing the castle underneath. And a handful of miles in the distance, you see another massive floating form. There are dozens of giants along the mountain range, and you both hear their shouts and their roars and yells, echoing in the distance like thunder. The rest of you do not hear or see any of this, and there is a blast of a wave of fire from the city above of Phillips Fantasia as it engulfs part of the mountain range, and many of the giant figures over there either disappear or lift up in the air and back away.
Wait, who sees that?
You two.
Okay. Because you said you don't see any of that, and then you.
I said
more
you
stuff.
three don't see any of them.
Okay.
And yeah, there you guys are. The group is probably about like half mile away from the
I was
massive
just testing you,
castle
bro.
of Lindsor. And there are soldiers in the distance shouting at you as various forms of weapons are being lifted up and pointed at you guys.
Everybody stop and lift up your hands and surrender. Right now.
What are you talking about?
Do it.
Just trust us. I will have.
Wait, sir, too.
The city guard.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure they're not elves
we
or giants?
Do you not see the giants fighting on
No.
Yeah, so
For all you know, those giants fighting are humans fighting the humans that are giants.
just believe us. Believe us.
Mm-hmm.
We
Just
are,
like the chasm.
We're not giants. There's so much illusions going on. Please don't kill us. We're here to help.
See with your bird eyes.
I regret agreeing to help with the giant war.
He's talking about.
Yeah, this sucks.
My bird eyes don't see anything either.
They will approach
We come in
very
peace.
carefully, as there is about 40 or so troops that are outside of the perimeter of the fortress here as they begin to approach and surround you
You're
guys.
not illusion giants, are you?
I start looking at each other.
Yes, prove to us you're not giants.
people who aren't there.
They stop maybe as they kind of move. They stop about 40, 50 feet-ish away from you guys, and you two will hear shouting, "Step closer!"
All right, everybody.
Come on, move a
slowly
bit closer.
step forward.
Have they proven they're not giants?
Not yet, but we'll get there. Slowly step
Tell them
forward.
to prove they're not giants.
Tell them. They can hear you probably.
If they're
Can they
real.
hear me? I don't know how I would know that
Yes,
they could
I
hear
can
me.
hear you.
Can they hear me?
Yes, they can hear you.
How do we know you're not giants?
Step forward.
We are.
Alright.
I'll take a step forward.
Okay, everyone else leaves you behind.
Come on. More steps.
More? He said take a step forward, right?
He said step forward, not take a step forward.
I mean, by both those definitions. Whatever. I took a few steps forward.
Now's not a time to be picky on words.
I get what do we look like to you?
Right now, not friendlies. As you guys step forward, another about 30 feet. As you guys step forward, they're stepping back. 30 feet, and then 40, and then 50.
Wait.
As they're backing up, you wait.
Are you trying to lure us into a trap?
We all freeze.
Oh, it's almost as if my concerns were warranted. Yes, Anda.
No, we are trying to get you closer to the city so that you can be in the protective lair from Phillips Fantasia. To determine whether or not you actually are giants.
Do I see a protective layer?
See Phillips Fantasia, you see the city there before you.
All right, fine. Keep
My
going.
arms hurt.
After stepping a bit further, everything, all the illusions around, maybe, seem to melt away, revealing there the large stronghold of Windsor Castle above you, the floating underneath of Phillips Fantasia, the arcane stones going to help it stay afloat into the sky above, and the human guards around, and such. As supposedly all of the illusions are gone.
And the elf we
can
killed
we-
turns into a giant.
Can we put our hands down now?
You can put your hands down.
Oh, there are people.
Yes, they are. They are regular people. They're wearing the garb that of Linzer.
Whoa.
Whoa.
They're wearing that
Crazy.
all over.
Those, no,
I love
the
that.
sigil on there, the colors they have is black and gold.
It's very. Yeah, I love the detail
Thanks.
in that one part. Oh, that's actually terrible. No, that is. I couldn't see.
You're saying
Who are you all?
We are the Blight Smashers.
Hell Smashers, someone
Hell
might say.
Smashers.
that one has a color.
Our name is upgraded a bit.
Oh, you were supposed to be here days ago.
We got stuck in
tied
hell.
up
Yeah.
It is hell out there, isn't it? You must be tired after wandering for so long. Come on.
Sure, yeah.
Yes.
We also had an unfortunate run-in with this poor soul.
Come on. Some of the guys will step over.
We
We got another dead one.
saw giants.
And as did he.
That tried to disintegrate us.
It
He
was almost
nearly
successful.
killed a few of us.
Outside there, it's... Your minds are played with, and allies can be seen as enemies.
You don't say.
What was he doing out there?
We don't
alone?
blame you for this. I doubt anyone would. Many of us have slain companions without realizing it.
What was he doing out there alone?
I don't know. Many people have gotten lost. There's magics out there that can make people just wander. This entire land has become a maze, except for right here.
Was Ralph Carson here?
Ralph
Carson.
Arf
Forget
Carson.
which one it is.
It's Arf Carson.
Arf Carson.
Arf Carson.
It's Arf Carson.
It's Garfield here. It's Aardvark here.
Bring me my lasagna. I'm going to war.
He is inside the city, yes.
What's the?
They leads you. They lead you towards the outer gate of the city, which opens up for you guys.
As we're going, I'm gonna keep an eye out for like a triage tent, see if any, or if just see if, how bad off some of the soldiers are. Not directly splitting off, just
There are none that are out here.
Mhm.
As you guys enter into the city of Windsor, it is much more of a fortress than it is a proper city. Outside of the city, as you guys are approaching, I probably should mention, but there is a bunch of buildings and such out there of a large town that is right outside of the city, the fortress limits. Inside here, there are homes, but not lavish, not really comfortable or anything like that. As I said, this place was built with defense in mind first, in protecting the lords and ladies and such. It is twisting and zigzagging walkways to go through the city, to various layers of gates and such, all of which are heavily, well, at least if it was still medieval times without all this crazy magic and stuff, it would look like it's almost impossible to breach through the defenses of the city. You guys are continued led through to the keep, which is a towering structure, blocky in shape, that is connected into the side of the mountain range itself. There are those who are injured here. Yes, there are various people such that have been set up to aid the wounded. But you guys are led into the keep. Inside of the keep itself, it's not splendorous and beautiful and with decoration stuff like what you're used to seeing too at like Sussex. Everything here is very practical. It's fairly gray and stony and stuff like that. Even in the keep, there is some more decorative elements to it, but it is seemingly primarily practicality first. You guys are led through various chambers, up thin spiraling staircases, where you have to move in single file before you eventually are led to a grand room. Inside this room is probably 30 to 40 different people.
Have we done more medical supplies?
Okay.
I think so.
There is the Lord himself. The blurry Lord himself. Not just your glasses.
It hurts my brain.
I know.
He just has constant blur on.
As well as a couple others. There is. Actually, wait, right? All those people are dead.
What others?
There are two others. There is Shieldmaster Ren there. Two others that you recognize. Shieldmaster Ren. And then Olaf, who is currently sitting in a wheelchair. Who he's totally apparently always been in a wheelchair, according to frickin' Josh.
All I said, he's in a wheelchair again. Haha, that's kind of funny.
Here, because I know Josh likes this picture better, I'll put Ren up there.
Do it for her.
Yeah. Why are you purposely looking away?
He's gonna take her up on that match at some point.
And then various generals and such, as well as people who are wearing the
It's your fault.
I know. Anyway, the NPS, as well as various others who are in NPS guards and such. There is a map of the area and like miniatures, essentially setups of the castle and mountain range and whatnot. And they don't seem to be currently in a meeting, but they are like groups are like discussing together and whatnot as you guys enter. And the man that the man that leads you in, but my lords and ladies, the Blight Smashers are here. So
That was tough.
stupid. That name is so stupid.
You had us. You made the mistake of giving it to us.
Nah, it was Josh.
No, it wasn't.
It was all Josh.
It was like a 5-year-old. We
We were talking to a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
And guess who we were?
He said it to multiple people, and then, yeah. Anyway, their heads turn towards you as people see you. Olaf smiles and starts to wheel himself over to you guys.
Still card.
Mage hand to push him back.
The whatever.
Why you have such a
Ralph,
hard time?
I don't know. Ralph
Gotta stand the
Garson
time on the wheel.
looks over at you guys and gives a nod and then finishes up what he's saying with the guy and ends up coming and joining you. But first, Olaf joins you all and is like, oh, look who finally made it. Good to see that you're all in one piece.
mostly.
Nice seeing you in one piece too.
He looks down at his missing legs. Aha.
I mean,
I'm in one
It is
piece,
one
I
piece.
guess, considering the rest of my legs are just dust or whatever. It won't.
Well, if we can kill it.
All right, you keep him out of trouble. Mostly.
So the god of death is no more.
Oh, the original.
Your leaf
Or
is no
the
more.
previous
We'll
one.
play second.
Cooper is now the god of death.
Really? Well, so
Nathan made something of that character eventually.
Yeah.
he's heard stuff. I think you guys might have mentioned. I don't know if you mentioned to him, but he's heard word of it. So, you sure that was the right choice?
He seemed to fit it like a glove.
All right. Well, whatever. It's better that there is someone there in that role than nobody else.
Someone's gonna do the job compared to helping Nidhogg bump what you that's trying to kill us.
Too many lunch breaks.
Approaching you guys is the Lord
Galfarson?
Ralph Garson, Garfield,
Hey, Garfield!
It's canon now.
approaching, standing tall in his
He has some orange hair.
armor, sweat on his brow. Wait, it's not hot. Not sweat on his brow.
Ice on his beard.
There's like fires and stuff going to help keep it warmer in here, but good to see that you have all made it. Apparently, you have been delayed.
Took longer in hell than expected.
I see. So your mission there was successful.
Yes.
Fantastic.
We also might have the reason why it's so cold out on Midgard now. That there is a portal to Niflheim, Niflhel,
Niflheim.
somewhere, that is leaking the cold into Midgard. That might be the cause of.
Through
I
9OD.
don't know where that Nif place is.
It is another plane.
Another point.
It's very cold.
So 9OD, there is a gateway that connects to another realm, and the cold is coming in through that realm.
Yes.
To
Essentially.
completely ice over ours.
Yes.
Seems like it, yes.
There's
It's a
probably
very-
more to it, but
It's a very
that
cold
is the
realm.
basic idea. Knowledge is limited, but things we've learned points to that.
Well, that's not something that we can deal with right now. Do you have the precise location of this portal, though?
Yes. And if I write down.
He'll bring one of his scribes over who will mark it down.
I had something to do with Nidhogg's forces. A while.
He'll nod, but is any of this tied to the giants?
Nope.
That's something that we will have
We're
to
letting
deal
the
with another
information
time.
out before we die.
I will have a scribe meet with you then to interview all of you and write down what you or information you're able to provide. Please, we have some things to discuss. As he motions and starts walking towards the room, doors are swung open as you see a smaller, just like not quite as tall version of Thor
Small Thor.
step in.
Small Thor.
As he steps into this larger chamber, he seems to grow in size so that he can be at this chamber is pretty large and high up, and he lets himself grow to his natural state as he steps into there. Behind him is his daughter Thrud, and people kind of clear out of the way as this massive, chunky boy comes stepping into the room. As he kind of looks down at everyone, you see there his adorned belt with his hammer hanging from hammer strap hanging from a hook on it. He kind of looks down at everybody and sees all of you guys, and eyes goes to you. What is Shrinks doing here? You're all supposed to be dead.
Speaker takes a very deep breath and does not elect to respond.
Is this thing mute?
It's a very touchy subject for him.
How did you survive? Your city was supposed to be gone. Your civilization was gone.
I think this is a discussion for another time. We've got
Now I want to hear this. Can someone get the mute a piece of paper or something to write?
Not mute.
I can speak perfectly fine.
Apparently not. Well,
I agree. We have
this-
more important matters for the moment.
is this what's left of your people?
For now.
Oh, do you got a lady one somewhere?
Can
Punch him.
It's kind of.
I'm not winning that fight. That fist fight. He gets to punch me first if I try.
Yeah, well, maybe sense motive to see if it's there. If it, obviously, he's investigating.
I just run up.
Say what?
He's trying to pry information, like to basically finish the job that he started.
Go for it. Roll that sense motive.
Natural 20
Dang.
plus 12. That's 32.
He's just curious. He's not trying to like. As far as you can tell, he doesn't seem to be prying or anything. He's just like confused. Like, why is this thing here? How's it alive?
This thing. It's nice.
Well, good luck to you and your species to come back, especially if this is their brightest, can barely talk. Good luck to you, and may you fail to enslave humanity once again. He'll just step over you.
Do we know about that?
Just talk.
Yeah.
The speaker
Yeah, the
has
speaker's not
mentioned a little
been-
bit.
He hasn't like talked about it in depth, but he hasn't been very.
Well, it's just been.
He hasn't hit it.
Now
I suppose.
know why you want to kill it.
He'll step over to you, Onda. About time you joined in.
Better late than never, I suppose.
He'll continue on. Druid is back there just going,
Little vile creature.
I am happy that you all are here. I apologize on behalf of my father.
So charming, though.
The most charming of them all.
Like a sack of bricks.
I'll,
She'll
Sack of bricks.
how are you?
Fine.
Just besides, you seem exasperated. Yeah, with everything that's going on.
She'll just kind of like give like a confused eyebrow crook and then just walk by. Whereas like charming family and big.
Yeah. They're big.
That was kind of you. Amelia's like scoots over next to you. Speaker and just like, so I have a discussion. Sometime.
Oh no! Did she bring that?
We're just sneaking a thoroughly sleeping.
Alright, let's go.
The what? It's a colonoscopy machine? Is that how it works?
It's all out.
Can you imagine weighing up to that?
Oh my gosh. Anyway, people begin to gather around. Those who are like in their groups, orientate into their sections.
Do we see any other like groups that are as famous as us?
Yeah, I mean, Olaf and Shieldmaster Ren, and eventually Aidbold actually comes in through the doors to join them as well.
Like, is there like cool adventure groups like
Like the Fate
with
Rangers.
cool names?
You see the Scooby-Doo squad?
Is one of the original words to say.
Yeah, but they're old.
Yeah, and their name wasn't cool.
Oh no, Aidbold's dealing with a bunch of illusions. His worst nightmare.
His weakness. He just needs thousands of.
He has a -1 to illusion saves.
-1, more like -2.
Does it seem like Ralph Carson's about to address the entire
Everyone, the strongest
present?
magic user on the planet right
He's
now.
going to his throne that is at the
Tasting a water
front of, like, the center front of the room,
Forgot
while
about that.
others are gathering into their groups. He probably is.
It's like the only reason I've never forgotten him.
Let's see what
That and the trees.
I'm. What? Once he's finished, I'm gonna be heading for basically, I guess the medical wing
Okay.
to assist.
Wait, afterwards you're gonna go to the medical
Yes.
wing?
If he's gonna address everyone in the group, or basically everyone in the room.
Speech.
One second.
Oh, it's so cute.
I mean, he said himself there was
a 9.
stuff that needed to be discussed.
It's gone forever. Oh.
You get lost in this.
After a little bit, as people are getting together, another individual enters into the room. Oh yeah, something that to emphasize: when Thor arrives, you feel like a presence of, basically like a heavy presence, like someone is kind of like muscling you, kind of thing. Like you're being not necessarily being hit, but just like that weight of it on you.
A bully.
You're
A
in
bully
mental-
feeling,
you're
yeah.
in a mental mosh pit.
A bullying presence.
Another individual enters into the room. Yeah, I'll just
He's got an
Yeah.
aura of bully.
it's an aura of a bully. I like that. I want to call it.
If you're a nerd, you have a -1 to any saves against him.
A tall, like 12-ish foot, 12 to 14 foot woman. She kind of bends down to step in here as well. Almost like shrinking and then growing. She has a head of
The mental picture of these tall people just every time they go through a door is so funny. Yeah, honestly, just stay small. It looks less silly.
big and imposing.
You cannot be imposing after I watch you shrink to go through the doorway.
You can still easily look imposing doing that.
I mean, it's
Walk
it's,
through the
it's
door.
better than trying to crawl through the door. Large size.
Oh, I think it's working. Push.
Anyway, this blonde, golden-haired woman stepping in, long, luscious, flowing hair that goes down her back and over her shoulders. Wearing a golden yellow dress with a golden chest plate. She has a sword that is strapped on her side, and a spear on her back, as well as a quiver of arrows. She has the bow, which is currently does not have any string on it, of gold and silver entwined, like circled together to form a kind of like almost like a thorn, like a thorn vine design of this bow that she is currently holding in her offhand. On top of her head is essentially a crown of antlers, of many antlers. That reach up above her head. She goes over and stands next to Thor, who stoops down and gives her a kiss. With her entering into the room, that there is another presence there, a presence of like awe and beauty from her. Many men here, and maybe some women, can't help but to just their jaw for just to drop and for them to stare at her as she enters within the room.
I look at Amelia. No one can compare to you.
A what? Come on, she's beautiful.
She definitely compares to you, it seems.
That's Lady Sif, Thor's wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lady Syphilis.
You'll have to kill all three of
I
them.
guess he has a kid.
You can't just kill Thor.
I'm guessing
I
the,
mean,
Nothing.
Andrew has an
His
idea of
family
who's
would
coming
try and kill you.
next.
But she got a.
What,
No?
Syphilis.
take a guess.
I
She
don't
doesn't really have much of a I'm a god of this kind of aspect. But one thing that people do
god of Thor's
worship
wife?
her for is a harvest. She has been known to give blessings to those such things.
So, was it just Sif that entered, or was there another?
Thor, Sif, and Thrud are the three gods within the chamber.
I thought I was under the impression that there was another.
There's definitely 4 gods. 4.5.
I mean, actually, there is Amelia.
Nice shot.
Come here, buddy.
What aura?
You
does
got out. You
Amelia-
can get in.
Give me a second.
Dumb
God of
dog.
secrets. What do you mean aura? You're not supposed to feel it.
That's right.
Look, I forgot she was God again.
What?
I forgot she was God again.
No, what?
I need to add her to my list of gods.
Come on, Sex. You can easily get. Come on.
Who's it now?
Come on. Come on, you
We
idiot.
know.
There you go.
Who's it got?
I forgot that the house had lost power
Right.
for
I know.
a second a few days ago, so the AC was on 75.
Oh, we had that too. I was like getting ready for work. And it was like, bloop. I was like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, like it didn't even reset
Some
any.
dude cut the wrong wire.
Yeah,
It,
no, put
didn't,
it
it
back.
didn't even reset my stove clock. It was
Weird.
so fast.
It tripped the circuit breaker. I had to go reset the circuit so my car would start charging again. I don't
one
use my
thing-
car
what
on
do
if I bought a battery.
You guys just like get your own little like
a
just
Tinder for my car.
kind of close in your own little section, your own little group.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck these guys.
I chill with
Sif.
He just walks up and sits in her lap and looks up at her.
Now the guys are same.
Gosh, that'd go over well.
Here, man.
You go to Olaf, Aidbold, and Shieldmaster Ren.
Yeah, I mean, I just
yeah,
happened
yeah.
to be there.
Aidbold kind of goes over and like, good to see you.
Class.
Yeah, that's easy as he greets each of you. Ren just kind of gives you all nods, and she'll actually lean in towards you. Have you heard of any additional news about?
Yes, we should talk after this.
Stand back up. Oh, stop laying down. I'm just like,
Would Oracle have come inside with us? Or no.
Fuck, there's a bunch of gods in here. Huge ass gods.
I know.
Oracle
Yeah, you
can't
guys
drink-
took a different passageway than the narrow stairways. There's other ways up there. So yeah, so you didn't have to
Leave through.
necklace him again. I'm not gonna make you do another one. Sorry, Josh. Yeah. So as everyone is gathered there, Ralph Garson will motion towards Aidbold, who will step up. The group of the gods, they are standing behind the king. No, not king, sorry. The Lord. Standing there behind him, over him.
I'm not a king. Don't call me that.
It's kind of like I'm
It's private.
But
I live at the rallies.
Ralph Garson stands up there next to Aidbold and
I'm being repressed.
says, "Thank you all for joining today. As you see, we have gathered some more allies. As I present to you the Blight Smashers, those who are responsible for destroying the Blight here in Kent, and for helping to keep Sussex from falling to the hands of the Thieves Guild, as well as
Among other things.
many others that have not been made known to public. These
You don't say the secret mission part out loud.
these here are responsible for many great deeds in these past few months. I would like everyone here to
Oh no.
to
Don't clap.
understand and to give them the respect that they are due. There's like nods and some murmurs of well met and stuff like that from people in the crowd.
You just hear a well met wave over there.
Hey,
Well,
well met!
Oh, what's going on?
Man, this isn't the music I want.
You're pretty cool.
card.
We have cards.
Lightsmasher.net.
People know about it.
Bottsmasher.org.
I have discussed with our esteemed guests, motioning to those behind him, and with Aidbald of Phillips Fantasia and Seg about what our next this Nick messed up. What our next
Course of action.
course of action will be.
Our next course of smash.
We have gathered all the allies we can in this land. The rest are scattered and wandering, and we do not have the resources or the resources or the time to go and find them, unfortunately. What we have here is what we have. While we are protected in the barrier that has been set up, thank you again for that, Aidball. He nods. We cannot venture out. We cannot attack that well. So our plan is to try to lure them in. To show a source of weakness for them to try to exploit. And when they come in to do a killing blow, that is when we strike them. In a land where their illusions do not work nearly as well as outside. Therefore, I will discuss with my generals and with our new arrivals of how exactly that we are going to go about this. And if we come up with another plan, then it will be discussed here. But for now, I will have my scribes pass out information and orders to each of you. I want each of your divisions to follow these and prepare. If all planning goes well this time tomorrow, they will come crashing in upon us, and we will be in the fight of our lives. Dismissed. And there'll be nods and scribes go around handing out
Little
bundles
flyers.
of papers and stuff to various people as they begin to then depart.
Little pamphlets for beating the Giants.
Scribes will go to some specific peoples, you guys included, to ask you to remain here as others leave.
I'm probably just about to.
Sif will begin to step out after she whispers something to Thor and motions to her daughter, who lets out a big sigh, says something over like the crowd of people talking, and then her mother shakes her head, and then she goes with her out the door.
Can I try to make out what they're saying?
It's very hard as there are a bunch of people talking, but you can try.
I read lips.
Can you actually read lips? I mean, you can roll linguistics. Like, if you want to roll perception to try to see their lips, you can roll linguistics to try to see what they're saying.
39.
39. All right. Roll me linguistics.
My superior bird ears picked them up.
Natural 20. So
First
30.
roll.
30.
Okay. Don't forget the AC, buddy.
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 28 perception.
For perception. All right. Linguistics.
Don't mess up.
Ha! That is a 14.
He messed up.
You can see that they're talking. You can't hear it over the crowd. You can like see the lip movement, but you have a hard time picking it up. You see it nice and clear. Over on, and essentially they are. She's complaining about wanting to stay there to be. Excuse me. That she should be prepared for this kind of stuff. And that and, like I should be prepared for this, and you know it. And her mother shook her head and said, "No, your father will talk to you about, tell you what is needed, but for now, come with me." And she'll sigh and then go along with her.
Controlling parents.
Um,
They're the best.
I will. I will. Since you were trying to figure out what they were trying to say, I'll explain what.
Oh, I got it.
Wet popcorn.
So, are the sex folks staying in here?
Yeah. So those who are staying,
The what
The who?
is
Sex.
Olaf and Abel are
stag?
staying.
Yeah,
Ren is leaving.
Yeah, I heard sex. I was really confused.
And then like a general or like a couple generals of the Lord, and he is staying as well. Thor is lingering there. Yeah, so it's you guys, Aidbold, Olaf, some generals, and Thor.
Just keep in mind, I put a lot of salt in it.
Okay. Well, you are all, motioning to you guys, fresh arrivals. I would like to hear if you have any questions you have that we may answer. This is a good time to do so, and so that we can also discuss potential scenarios that we can prepare for.
How's the state of the wounded?
The wounded are doing quite well. They are being taken care of by him.
Is there anything I can do to be of assistance?
In that regards, I think we are fine. Thank you. People are being well here.
I noticed the giants on the mountain ridge. Are they throwing boulders at the city?
A couple have, yes, but I wish all of their attacks were so primitive. They wield powerful magics as well.
A lot of the giants do, not just.
Most of the giants have some form of magic.
Have they blocked communications? I know we tried to reach out to somebody.
I point at Abel.
We tried to reach out to you.
Abel is like, yeah, so communication has been a little iffy. Most of the time it doesn't work, and anytime it has actually gone through, just a couple of words have been, it's not consistent at all. They were doing something similar in when we were fighting in a stalemate outside of Havergate. However, Blake Aldridge was the one that was keeping that magic at bay, and he unfortunately has perished in the fight.
They also seem to be doing something similar with Seg itself.
Yes.
Are they limited to our teleportation?
Yes, they have limited teleportation. We are able to teleport from the circle here to Phillips Fantasia above, but we are not able to leave or re-enter this area. We can step outside and after a range able to teleport, but If we do that, then we're at risk of losing ourselves.
It's likely why we didn't make it here immediately.
That's probably it. Yeah.
Do we know the source of this magic?
We've got Loki.
He's the one who's erected these barriers to block communication.
I don't know if all of it is him specifically. Definitely all of the illusions. He is able to cover dozens of miles of land in illusions.
So I'll direct my question to the team. So what's this bait, or how are we pulling them to us? And they have such a clear advantage from what I can see.
Thor had Lord Thor had volunteered as bait. Utgard and him have a long past, and do not fancy each other.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, he's standing right there. He wants to kill me, I want to kill him. If I make myself vulnerable, seemingly vulnerable, it'll make it to where it appears to be a good opportunity for him to strike. He'll come in.
Then we kill him. Take down the
Eightball's like, he is not that foolish. He would likely test it first. Yes, and when they test it, we let their test succeed in a way that it seems like it is true. You're trying to deceive, but the thing is, we're trying to deceive literally the king of deceiving, of illusions. I still don't fully think that this idea will work. I agree we need to lure him in here, but just putting yourself out there, he's gonna know that it is a trick. I have been dealing with him for millennia. What do you know? No, I mean this with all due respect, but the way you have dealt with him in the past is pure brute force. That's not going to work here.
Since a lot of us are new here and don't know the guy too well, besides when he was in our heads for a little bit, what do we really know about this guy? What is he even here for? Like he said,
He likes games. He loves tricking people. Can take a blow or two. Anyway, he's here simply to get revenge on those that wronged him and to make a place for his people. From what I understand, his home is hostile to him now. From the discussions that we have had, they were able to live there for a time before Surt betrayed them in some manner, and the land became hostile to them to where they had to leave.
Hostile in what way?
He wasn't really specific. What I got from him was that the land itself turned against him.
Have we mentioned who was it that went when we dealt with the blight? Basically went through the portal. We ended up in Jotunheim. There were two fire. Did we ever mention that to?
I don't think so.
I think we mentioned it as Tomlin.
It's been reported.
I don't remember
definitely
who.
reported it, but I don't think it was.
Did we mention the portal to Jotunheim and the fire giants we saw?
I have heard word of this, that the land that was scarred by the blight is now essentially portals that lead to Jotunheim.
It was more specific than that. The water that the blight mixed with are the waters of Nivagar.
Yes.
We also seem to have found more of that while we were in Helheim. And more blight.
But you, Olaf, actually, but you smashed it. What's it doing back? Are you sure it was blight?
Yeah, it was
Look the
blight.
same.
Okay, constructed permanent
The
holiday.
guardian into Helheim was blighted himself, even though it should be gone.
It's likely there's a second source of blight.
I mean, the first one was a fang. Most creatures that have fangs usually have two.
Okay, well,
I don't know how that helps you.
I don't know how that helps you either.
So Thor pretends to be hurt or something. Well, what's the plan?
How do you
You said
plan?
that looking at Thor.
Yeah.
How do you plan on looking weak?
Maybe
Oh,
you
we
could
can.
take your milk.
Yeah, we'll hold it for you. We all put it on.
Just run in there. It's like a 4-man squad.
Damn.
We're Thor now.
Still working on 14.
Well, this little man here, motioning to Abel, has a well, sorry, let me start up. I plan on going to the edge and barely entering in at the outside to be affected by his illusions, making it so that I am at his whims, essentially. Abel here has a spell that he is confident will be able to break it or suppress it for long enough for me to enter within. But creating that moment where I'm under his whim will be his whim, but disillusioned to what is around me. It will be a ample opportunity for him to strike. Any of humans that exit here and go into the outside will also come under his illusions and wouldn't be able to really help me. I'll be but with 8-ball nearby hidden, he can cast a spell to suppress it so I can fall back into it just as he approaches. Yes, I need. Or what'll happen is he just sends a few people, and then what? We just let them kill you, and he doesn't actually show up. He's not going to just come out. He's hiding for a long time, almost the entire time that we are at a stalemate with him. He's not going to just come out to fight you. We can't. But things we also can't wait. There's a weapon on there that is capable of mass destruction, and if we wait too long, he may start using it.
Why not?
Just let him know we have a god.
And
sucker.
if that happens, then I will destroy it. Except if you leave, you will be
Go for
under
that,
the
right?
influence of the illusion. With Blake Aldridge dead, you'll be more susceptible to it.
Why not have Thor
Blade.
challenge Utgard to a duel or a game? or
I've done
something?
that. Coward won't accept. He knows that I can easily beat him.
What is the spell that will, looking at Abolt, what is the spell that can break through the illusions?
Break enchantment. Not break enchantment, that's what it's called.
Wish.
I wish.
Break enchantment breaks enchantment. Billy.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not right.
Break illusion.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's the spell.
No
Enchant?
illusion. Bad.
Oh, wait, no, it's friggin', that's what it
Freaking,
was.
freaking crack.
It's friggin'.
Friggin.
How long does that last?
It only works for eyes.
About a month.
A month?
I can make it last for about... I can make it last for about 32 minutes.
Wow.
But the important part is to make sure I at first first succumb to his illusions. Because if I just walk out there and pretend it's going to work, I have to first fail.
How many times can you cast True Sight?
Right now, not many. Tomorrow I could do it. I could do it a handful of times.
Outside the circle, start believing things aren't true. Do not fight against the spell coming towards you.
Depends on what I see, I guess. But
The spell that's supposed to help you spell that.
Oh, it's already going poorly.
and let's not forget the fact that I have to touch you, and you have to be. Oh wait, I don't have to be willing, but I have to touch you in order for it to work, which means I have to go out there too. And if you see me as an enemy, I don't think I can take a blow from you.
You might just make it look like you or Utgard.
No, I am Utgard.
Do you have access to True Seeing Speaker?
I do.
Could you put it in a bottle for Thor?
I cannot.
That would have been really smart.
What I was thinking was while Thor distracts Utgard and likely some of his... Done with it? Too salty? Told you. Well, Utgard distracts some... Or, not Utgard, well, Thor distracts some of Utgard's forces. We could possibly try to destroy this weapon.
I will say that is a plan that we, something we have tried before. They may suspect that we would try something like that again. Especially since we're more desperate now with less defensive capabilities.
Have we seen this weapon?
You haven't. So no.
I'm referring to everyone.
He's asking.
Yeah.
Yes. It is a, shoot, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. I might botch the description. Or the premise of it's not like someone's gonna actually check to make sure my stuff is with the when you keep something in line with like lore, what is that term?
Canon?
No.
Consistent.
What is it like make it so say
Continuity?
continuity. Thank you. Alright. No one's gonna check my continuity, so it doesn't really freaking matter. But
The wiki.
and you all forgot,
wiki.
so who cares? But essentially, it is a catapult of sorts. It launches this massive, essentially rock that has force, magical force that is stored within it. Upon contact, it explodes outward. Force energy is able to overcome essentially almost all types of defenses, and it is capable of, well,
Massive.
in just a couple shots, destroy a city.
You said on contact. Is there a way to hit the rock before it leaves?
There is ways to stop it. One of them primarily being a disintegration spell. You have to make contact. This flies fast, very, very fast. It wouldn't be easy. We could, Shieldmaster Ren has, her as well as some of her students are able to put up her own walls of force that can take an impact and or lessen it, but we would run out faster than it, and if we don't have those up before it launches, it's a 50-50 shot whether or not we're going to get something up into it. If we know we're going for an assault, then we could have it up beforehand. But if we do that, and if Thor is out there, then we can't go assist him. Only those who are able to teleport short distances or be teleported would be able to assist, and that's not a lot. And then we'd also be putting ourselves out there with a wall to our backs. He is not going to come to us except for a few skirmishes that he has done. And we can't really go to him. The Lord will Ralph Garson will speak up. And I am worried that it is a matter of time before he pulls out the weapon and forces us to go to him, or he just simply goes around us and starts and attacks the rest of the land. If he does that, we are going to go out there with him. Philip's Fantasia can follow if that happens, but then the city will be left to his illusions. You can all fit on Philip's Fantasia. There is plenty of space for it all, but I will not give up this city. This is our best stronghold against them. Not really anymore, Lord. It's things like these giants. It's a sandcastle that can be kicked over. This city would have been destroyed a long time ago if right as they showed up if Philip's Fantasia didn't. We cannot leave our home. But if they just go around us, if you don't leave your home, thousands of people are going to lose theirs.
In the end, we don't have a plan. Places can be rebuilt, but just need to come up with a plan.
I know he'll come out to me. There's like a I need to be patient look from Abel.
Looking at Abold, if Udgard Loki comes out, it would mean his focus is not on protecting this weapon.
Just because his focus is not on it doesn't mean he wouldn't have his soldiers protecting it.
I'm not saying it is going to be as easy as walking in there and taking it. But if this plan were to go awry in any way, having a second one would likely be wise.
Target the weapon, though, we'd have to leave the barrier.
We would. That's why I asked how long True Seeing lasts.
It's still a few days out, but
if I didn't make it last that long, I wouldn't be able to cast as movement. But if I didn't increase its time, I would be able to do a 5 or 6, but it would only last 60 minutes.
it's still a few days out, but Victor's mechanical dragon is on its way as well.
Do we have days?
That is not that shouldn't be susceptible to things like illusions.
True.
Neither's Oracle.
But the ones who give orders to it aren't.
You only need... If you can cast it 4 times... Well, actually, no. 6 times.
I can do that. It would take a lot out of me, but I can do it.
That would cover our entire group. If we wanted a smaller force, we could do so.
I would not have anything for Thor then.
I lean over to Amelia. Can you make true sight potions?
I actually can't. What? She like looks through her nose like, give me some.
Whoa.
Oh, I can.
This stuff's the old one.
Hey, I can make some of those, so you know, you wouldn't have to spend them all. How many can I make?
How long would they last?
27.
Yeah, unfortunately, my version of True Seeing literally only works on me. And even worse, it's in a cone.
Oh.
Meaning, if I spend meta magic to make it like as big as possible, I have a 40-foot cone in front of my eyeballs where illusions don't work.
Nope, never mind. I forgot that alchemist progression is different. I actually can't.
Got our hopes
Never
up,
mind.
Amelia.
Getting to it, but
I'm almost
Next
there.
level, next level. Hold on, let's kill some skeletons really quick.
All right, Thor, you want up for a spar?
Jack, hit me again.
Do you have any knowledgeable alchemists who can make it?
I do not.
Could you do it 4 times and still have available energy for Thor?
I would need at least one of I would need at least one for him, preferably one for myself, so I could actually go up there to him. So if I did 4 instead of 6, then yes, I could.
That could work.
That does limit transportation.
If I
Fine.
steal it.
Still one.
Cyrus pointed something out. When we were at Sussex, we worked with Victor Martel, and he made me these. And he'll raise up one of his arms. If you were to cast True Sight, I could take the spell and store it.
Oh,
how many of those can you
how long can you hold it for?
Until I decide to use it.
Perfect. All right, you ready? I got 2 on me right now. You got the space for it?
I do.
How many of those can you hold?
I currently have. It's a 6th level spell. I can hold 2. Give me.
True Seeing, it's a 7th level for him.
It's up to you how that works. I can still hold 2. I got 14 slots open.
Okay. What do you mean up to me how it works? It's a 7th level spell. For him, it is a 7th
Okay.
level spell slot.
Hey, you're stealing his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you still have to make a dispelling
Yeah, I know.
check.
No shot, you
He'll
He'll
fellow,
cast,
right?
since he only has 2 today, he's gonna cast just 1
Okay.
today.
That is-
So he has 1.
You want guidance me? I'll take a guidance.
Sure.
All right, guidance.
Thank
As
you,
he
Akari.
casts the spell.
All right, so I have the spell.
Failed. You see everything.
He has to make a 4 check if I succeed this.
Rally.
What's that do?
Yeah, reroll.
Oh, sweet. If I reroll before the result or after the result?
Hey, look, I forgot to click record again. Classic me.
Told you.
Did you? All right, roll the check.
Natural 20.
Hey,
Total of 37. 38 with guidance.
He sucks it in. Yep, you got a 7th level True Seeing,
Slurp.
which goes off of your caster level when you cast it, though.
Get right.
Bummer. It's not that much worse.
So it's better if you
Well, it doesn't
slurp up
super matter,
lower
but
level spells.
no, really?
Because then it goes off your caster level when you cast it.
The spell level doesn't matter. My caster level was still the
He
same.
can make someone like a 6th level dude who casts fireball. He can make it so it goes off his caster level instead.
Yeah.
Easy.
That does give us more options.
Well, now that we have one in your pocket, I am more comfortable with using my second one. If you would like to store another one.
Might as well.
Alright.
How long does the rally last?
Till my next turn.
So 6 seconds as well.
Just delay your turn. Keep delaying your turn.
Not gonna make it work like that.
Rally.
Awesome. Is it before or after the result, Connor?
It says after the roll is made. That's the wording.
I'll re-roll that. I rolled an 8. Now it's a 6.
You got 2 words. Yay.
So the total is probably going to fail with a 17, 23, 24 to beat his CL
Yeah,
plus
it
11.
fails.
Mm.
But I mean, hey,
Wah, wah.
Abel has true sight on him now.
Can you make a fortitude
Did
save?
not work that time. Oh, he was supposed to make a fortune save for the other one.
It doesn't matter.
He succeeds.
Rocker.
All right, so
Sounds like we're not ripping at it today.
Thor,
How long-
Ralph Garson speaks. He says, Thor is one of the main things that is keeping Utgard from doing a full-on assault on us. Thor is power is he is very powerful and able to crush down many giants extremely quickly before they can do much damage. That is our main saving grace. So it is possible that if Thor is for some reason left vulnerable out there, it is his. If he's taken out, it will be exactly what they need in order to destroy the rest of us. So it is I believe that Utgard will send someone or something to try to defeat Thor. It is an opportunity, even if it is a trap, that if he succeeds, it's too big of a win for him to let it down.
And he would likely send something strong or powerful.
Yes, in order to deal with it. But I don't know the extents of these magics. I don't know magics that well. So I don't know if he will... I don't know exactly what will happen to him when this occurs. But with Aidbold on standby to go in and cleanse the effects. If I did this, then I would need Thor to bring a tree with him. He just kind of, Thor just kind of turns and looks at him. That's my main way of transportation. Or someone teleports me over there. Either one works, but
Gotta walk.
Nope.
That'd be hilarious.
I mean, yeah, if he had a tree, I could just hop right through via plants, but I mean, someone could teleport me too. That probably would be better. If there are people. You could just
carry it.
You don't need to carry a tree,
Carry
Thor.
Pretty strong.
I will not be carrying a tree. All right, it's decided.
We'll give him a
Strap small
bonsai.
tree to your back.
Barely feel it.
Mm.
Well, this seems like a doable plan then. I will go out there into the illusion. Aidbald will have given himself his true sight so that when I'm out there, he can, and enemies have come, when the judgment, when when you judge it to be the right time, you can be teleported there beside me to cast the spell on me. If I am being preoccupied, he is very likely to attack the rest of you, going for any key targets, you being one of them, Aidbold. He'll probably send even more to us when you show yourself. I can give it to... If we really want to draw him out, then Ren can come with me. She can help hold them back a bit better, and it'll draw more attention. Yes, bring the strongest of your companions, and if we put them all in one barrel, then he may not be able to help himself but to come out personally. Especially when we chew through his troops like they're nothing.
Or he'll just launch his weapon right at the three of you.
That's why this shield maiden will be ready to put up her shield. And and the rest of you can go and dismantle it. And if it fires, then you'll be able to see exactly where it is. And then they'll probably send other troops while we're preoccupied, so King Garson, you can, with your men and the remnants of Philip's Fantasia, can ready up a defense to his attack.
I glance at Ralph Garson when Thor says king.
He doesn't seem to react really to it. Aidbold was just like, this seems... I don't know,
Seems like we're risking everything on this one play.
the best way to fight. There is a very slight shake of the head from, like a little bit of a grimace from Ralph Garson when that is said.
Pretty limited on ways to even attack in the first place. And if Thor doesn't get the attention that we expect, we could think of something else.
I think right now the worst thing we can do is be inactive. No matter what we choose, there's going to be a risk.
Unfortunately, yes.
How long does this free site last normally?
16 minutes long.
That would be 16 minutes to rush in. And
If you were to use mine, yes.
Oberon, do you still have that invisible teleporting coin?
Yeah.
The thing we still haven't figured out how to work.
We can figure it out.
keep forgetting to
Maybe-
try to figure it out.
Surely it's the key to the teleportation.
Maybe, like, we know it teleports,
You guys could have had
Objects.
Victor check it out when you were in the tower, but you didn't.
but now we can have more uber powerful magic people look at it.
Yeah, well,
Aidbold will just be like, I don't think now's really the time to study it.
I mean, not right this instant, but it could be useful in maybe teleporting the weapon.
Olaf's like, I think you're all forgetting about me. I mean, if we really want to get his attention, obviously, it's me who's a giant pillar of fire.
It's true.
Would attract attention.
Good, then you will join us, right? Then with the leader of SAG as well as a shield maiden of great renown and a wielder of flame, and the Lord of Thunder himself. It will be quite the treat. Yes, Rolfgar says, yes, but it's too much. It was the more you put there, the more likely it is
Careful.
he'll just ignore it. It's too obvious.
True. What are you guys even doing there? Right? Are you just
Wandering
standing
out.
on the edge of his field and jumping across for no reason? Like, seems blatantly obvious that
Come look at us.
yeah,
We're here.
all the most important people stepping across the boundary for no reason.
In fact, it's more likely he will look in other places. It's such an obvious distraction. Well, I don't see any of you coming up with any ideas that may begin to work. I am willing to put myself on the line, risk everything. What are you willing to do?
Maybe we all pretend. We pretend to. No,
We all look like Thor.
I'm Thor.
Unless you want this pretty city of yours to remain intact for the rest of your content, we have to do something now. Because if we do not, his weapon will be turned
Exactly
on
what I
here. His weapon will be turned on here, and if not that, then he will spread across the rest of the land while you're all here twiddling your thumbs because you're not willing to risk it all.
Plenty of us are ready to risk everything. Just not for a plan we might not deem as wise.
What will we need to destroy that weapon? The Utgard is basically holding over our heads.
A good blow should do it. Well, I don't really. An explosion, a large enough explosion may be able to do it, but it is simple bomb won't cut it. This is a massive device made by gargantuan beings.
Looking to Amelia. I think you and I, between our know-hows with engineering and alchemy, could create an explosive device big enough.
Maybe. I mean, it's possible. The only issue with that would be whether or not, like whether or not we can make it small enough for transportation.
Oracle can carry quite a bit.
Yeah, and then what if a stray shot hits it? And yeah, if we'd made something like that, I don't.
We also
It probably would be fairly big, or we would need a lot of it, and then we would need to get there without taking any fire. Because if we took any,
Just bring two
we would
bags
go
of
up in
holding.
smokes. Yeah, those things are not permanent. They can be they're not invincible. They can be destroyed.
Oh, I'm just trying to. Because if I can engineering is my specialty. If I can get a visual on it, I can maybe find a weak point where an explosive would do the most damage.
I can hit it hard.
We hit it a lot, I'm sure it'll break, right?
The first step in doing so is getting to it.
If Utgard knew Thor wasn't here, would he launch an assault immediately? You're saying Thor is keeping him back primarily, right?
It is primarily for yes, but he is very careful. He doesn't just rush into things. He carefully evaluates the situation to determine what the best outcome is. He is very cool-headed, and it takes a lot to finally bring up his wrath. and he will not easily be baited. He will not easily be ticked off and to act rashly.
What if we made it seem like Thor was pissed off? And
I am.
well,
I made it seem like
more so with us, and
Oh, that's already starting.
then
Then you could just leave.
you would leave.
I will not run
Oh.
from a fight.
I'm not.
It's leave. Able to leave, as in
Not sure that translates.
for a temporarily, so that so that he would be lured. And how would we show that he's gone, though?
He makes a huge show of it.
I mean, he is the Lord of Thunder. Thunder's pretty loud. He's rather
I can
loud
make it loud and noisy if needed.
Good to know.
How quickly would you be able to come back? Well, that depends on the magics that's that's limiting teleportation. But I'm sure Heimdall can pierce through it. They just take a moment.
Can we get?
What if we all
I
just
like
cast
that
sending
movie.
on Utgard?
Just being like, I'm out.
So, bro.
Fight me.
We need a real reason for you.
It was just like, well, Thor's not a great actor. Great actor! I have had many times where I have acted. I have gone into the heart of the giants before acting. And they fell for my guys, and I slew all of them.
Didn't he marry somebody?
No, you.
Then
he
why not
opposed
do that
Freya.
again? Act your way into the middle of their city and then destroy their weapon.
As it has been discussed, you are foolish. He is too wise for this. I did not trick Utgard Loki before. I did not trick him. I tricked him, one of his minor subordinates. Abel is just like, minor? I mean, this minor subordinate, the stories go, didn't he steal your hammer? Like you guys feel the heat of his glare as he turns towards Abel. And Abel actually kind of like slumps and like droops for a moment as he's It may not be acting. If you continue speaking that way, it will not be acting when I leave. No one here truly means disrespect, says Lord Person.
I mean, every little spoon.
Attempting to devise a workable plan with the information that we know. It may take a few days and a couple skirmishes for them to determine that Thor is truly gone. But it may work. Adol will say, I don't think, like, I don't remember if Adol mentioned this. He doesn't, from what I understand, he doesn't want to use the weapon. He doesn't want to destroy the land. He wants to live on it. So if he can, he doesn't want to sunder it. So I don't think he'll resort to using the weapon unless he absolutely has to. And with Thor gone, and potentially your wife and daughter chasing tail, it may give the opening where he will strike without using the weapon as well. My daughter will not follow me. She is too strong. No, that's the wrong word. stubborn. Is that the same term? The same thing as stubborn?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Essentially, that's it.
Does Ugarda Loki have a way of scrying? Basically, detecting.
Yes,
Sure.
he does.
Is there a way we could hide ourselves from?
That is already in effect. The area that we are blocking is preventing scrying from within the area, as well as it's not. Now, I probably should have warned you all of this sooner. It's not perfect. Sometimes some things do get through, and it is possible that sometimes
I look for a little invisible eyeball.
his eye will be able to pierce through, but it's.
You're just like,
It has very rarely happened, and yeah, it's not perfect.
With a potion of like non-detection?
We do have.
That can work on an individual, but when covering a larger area, it is not nearly as easy or as foolproof.
Could we ask? Looking to Thor, you said Heimdall could basically was capable of teleporting.
Heimdall uses the Bifrost in order for us to travel.
I'm not entirely familiar. So,
Heimdall is the guardian of Asgard and watches over the realms. He is able to use the Bifrost, the ichor itself of the trees, that connects the realms to send those whom he wishes from realm to realm, from place to place.
is there?
He sees through, and I am sure he is would be able to pierce the veil here to teleport, to take me from here and return me when needed.
Could he possibly find where that weapon is and get us to it? Would he be willing? Put us right on top of it.
Nathan's like, dang it, I think about this.
Yeah,
Hey, Victor,
yeah.
that promise we made?
The transportation is only
Start
for
charging.
the gods. No man or man-made device will be used for such a holy transportation. Means of transportation.
So you're saying you're the only one that could get teleported to the weapons destroyed?
Me and my companion, me and my family who are here, yes. Then
So,
Ralph Carson kind of turns. So why don't we just give
Yes.
you?
so you disappear. They start sending their army. You go destroy that while they're distracted,
And
and
that
then
will-
you come back. I mean,
Or if Utgard is angry enough.
Thor, what? Why did you not mention of this sooner? I did not see it as relevant.
Here is the thing that will instantaneously take us anywhere we need to go, even straight into enemy territory. But you aren't allowed to use it.
He tries to
Mockery.
compose himself.
It's only for me, and only when I want it.
I think we found our plan.
Then a new plan. You, your wife, and your daughter leave here in a stoop of anger and such, with them following behind. Once an attack is made on us, you then attack their weapon to disable it. Is Heimdall able to give you true sight? Of course he can.
I'm so glad I can make Thor look like a fool.
Why, my lord Thor, is Heimdall not here? He has. How dare you question such a thing? he has his eyes everywhere. He is assisting across the entire land. He cannot focus here on this moment to lend his strength, but he can teleport you. Yes, that takes but a moment. So it is very easy for him to do that. Of course it is.
Wonderful.
And do I want to anchor it? Do I want this smoke?
We'll use your
No.
wonderful,
Oh, you don't.
use your wonderful acting skills. You leave in a rage.
And then you drop down on top.
Okay, press the attack. Good point.
So there are floating cities out there, right? They, okay.
It's above us. Right?
Above us?
Philip's Fantasia is above you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that. Okay.
The other one is past the mountain range. Kind of like along the coast. There is more.
You could even throw your hammer at one of their force rocks and have it explode and destroy part of their city.
Did you miss the part where it goes at extreme speeds? To where you have but half of an instant to react?
That's
And that is over miles of distance traveled.
That's after they've launched it. It's just sitting there before they launch it.
By all means, he drops the hammer as it crashes into the ground. Throw that miles and pinpoint your target on such a thing, just as it fires.
You would be helper.
You would be in the city next to the weapon. You just
If I was at that point, I would just destroy it. And if I were to demolish the thing just as it is about to fire, it is capable of rending things to pieces, all things around it to pieces. I would not do that to myself.
that's why you throw the hammer.
So you miss the part where it's capable of destroying an entire city.
I don't personally want
Anyway,
to.
I think this is Edmund's, what he means is, it's, he would have to be close in order to hit it, which means he would be caught in the effect of the explosion.
Fair.
bummer.
Cool. When's the earliest, or when should we start this? Are we still planning on saving up? Fights, or is that even needed?
Damn all of you! You are the worst allies! He jumps up through the roof, blasting a hole through it in the mountainside, and you hear him shouting as there is a blast of light in a moment, of rainbow light coming through the opening in there, and he's gone.
Whew, I'm so glad he's gone.
Is that the
That was
acting
good
or
acting. Actually, I jumped.
That had me startled.
I step back as a rock just
Yeah. You back up as like pieces of rubble and stuff come crashing down. And I need actually everyone to roll me a reflex.
Oh gosh.
I already said I stepped back.
Roll me a reflex.
Did you know that?
You're good at that.
You no longer knew that was going to happen.
Well, I'm getting a rock on my head. I got a 7.
Loudspeaker goes.
Yeah.
Thor kind of killed him.
Oh no.
16.
All right, if you got over a 15, you'll be fine. It'll only take, or for you, none if you pass.
32.
So 15 damage if you failed, 7 if you succeeded, as various pieces of rock flaming you. And there
Having double
is,
digits.
you see as Lord Garson is gripping the side of his chair, and I mean he has gauntlet on and and gloves, so you can't see the hand, but you're sure that his hand is
White
just
knuckled.
white knuckled from the anger as he. Do you have people who can shift stone to close that, Aidbold? Do, Lord. Please have them tend to it.
Battered ground where the hammer.
Yeah.
I mean, that was not exactly what I had in mind when I proposed that idea, but I guess that would get the point across.
I think it was too sudden. Needed more theatrics.
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 Theatricality.
There is then banging on the door as you hear in Celestial or Asgardian whatever. A female voice. I don't know those who can understand it.
I think I still have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone can understand as Thrude's voice is out there. Open up the door. What happened? Motion as a guard opens up the door as Thrude comes storming in. Calm yourself, young goddess. Your father and us have devised a plan. He left in supposed anger, and he'll just explain essentially the idea.
I wasn't gonna lie to her.
She'll turn around and start cursing as she leaves.
She's supposed to leave too, right? With him.
That's the idea, but Thor said she wouldn't.
I will go talk to my mother.
My mother.
My mother will hear it.
Mother.
Mother.
Can't
Now I know why.
tell if she's acting or if she's genuinely pissed off.
You don't have to roll. She's genuinely pissed off.
Okay.
Dude's a jerk.
There is a scribe that was
He's a
on the,
jerk
to
and
the
a
side writing
dumbass.
it all. He's just like shaking after all that stuff. There's like a boulder like a foot away from him, and he's just like,
You alright?
"I got it all right. Yeah, I got it all.
Can you repeat that last sentence?
Are you all right? All right, I know I got it all. Am I dismissed, Lord? You're dismissed."
I need to go change my shorts.
Imagine if that guy got murdered. Like if The Rock just killed him.
So at this point, he's just preparing for the attack.
Abel's like, "I apologize, Lord Garson. As I warned you, Thor is a hothead who
Some
is fantastic at destroying things,
you call her
but not a
tactician.
tactician." What are you talking about? He's an actually Olaf's like, "What are you talking about? He's an excellent actor." I would love to go to a play of him acting.
I mean,
Seemed like that was 20% acting at most. He's pretty good.
It'd be hilarious
he's a
how
method actor.
stupid it
Uh-huh.
was.
He was already getting into the role halfway through
Oh, yeah.
the plan.
I'm wondering if he's just pissed off he didn't think of it first.
Maybe. I don't know.
A few minutes later, there is another loud sound as there is another blast of rainbow light coming through the opening. The opening to the sky above.
Like goes down and turns, goes to the door.
I guess it's our turn to act. I assume we would be panicking at this point if this actually happened.
Yes, I have some orders to pass.
You be scared. From 2 to 4.
As he leaves, and I assume you guys follow, there isn't much acting needed. As a lot of people,
No one actually
I know, questioning and terrified about the fact that 3 of the gods that were there just left. So, yeah, hope and morale has been broken. But hey,
It's all part of the plan.
hey, most of the people don't need to act.
Beaker is seething that Thor's gonna get a lot of adoration when he comes back.
Oh yeah. Why do you think Thor wanted to go into all the aggro? Good lord.
He wants to be the main character. And we basically just handed that to him on a silver platter. If we're lucky, maybe he will hit one of those rocks.
We should just let
I'm gonna
the
find
Giants
one and
take
shoot
this
it.
city and take their city while they take this.
Just swap.
Their city's probably better.
Yeah.
You never played Halo and like the spawns
Got
just
big
swap
doors.
halfway through the
Even
game?
Tasia can fly. But like
Two flying cities. Versus their dumb
You guys
city.
go to the stairs.
We can rig it to blow or
You
something.
guys go to the stairs and you're like, oh, I have to
Nice
fly
city.
everywhere I go.
Why is it so funny to me? I don't. The only issue is I don't think we could get our army into their city.
Or, you know, the
effectively.
civilians.
I
Or
mean,
who knows what else.
there's a Heimdall who might be.
Are there still civilians in the city?
Okay, Heimdall, can you teleport everyone in the city into that city, and everyone in that city into this city?
No, they're
Oh,
not
yeah,
gods.
After we
It
plant
probably
the...
does. It's just Thor saying shit.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Look, Heimdall, we'll give you some beef jerky, and you can watch the fireworks. It would be really cool.
Are there still civilians in the city? Have they not? Were they not evacuated like before?
There are civilians here because if they just
Left.
left,
Where did they go?
oh, you meant like way before. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
We had like
Not everyone left.
a week, 2 weeks notice.
Not everyone left, and
What do you mean evacuate? Fuck you!
I'm
I'm gonna die in this.
exactly, pretty much. There are people.
I
that
was born in
refuse
this
to-
house and I'll die!
It's not many civilians. But yes,
Casualties.
there are some civilians.
I guess.
Here, hold this bomb.
The thing is,
Part of the
most
defense
of
force.
those civilians were then turned into soldiers because, like, if you're willing to stay here and die for your home, then you're going to fight for your
You
home.
can hold a crossbow and
So
or a
I
gun.
guess technically there aren't any civilians, but there kind of
We
are.
just have elderly and child soldiers now.
I mean, there are some of those who are helping around with stuff, but aren't actually going to fight.
I
But
can't wait to look over the wall. There's some old granny hunchback that's like got a rifle. Everyone's scared of her because she has the most kills by far.
No, she's on the Gatling gun.
I've been sniping since 8 years old. I'm ready to go.
She's got a knife and everything. Like, bang, puts another tally mark into the side of the gun.
This gun's full up.
You see that?
Get me a new one.
I'm gonna hit that target at 1,000 yards. Just still very on target.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
It's all about
Bounces off the job.
the pattern of the shaking.
The pattern.
I've become accustomed to my tremors.
All I can think of, just
My Parkinson's gets an advantage.
all I can think of was the Gatling cat is based. I've been cranky butter since I was a girl.
Gotta like turn sideways.
Yeah, so Lord Darson is bringing about order in the chaos and preparing for attacks. Aidbold and Olav go up to Philip's Fantasia
Before
to
they leave, I
Lucy.
want to report to them as well as
yes.
Are we gonna get to sleep before
So
this happens?
you guys are Scribe does go to you guys to report any
I want
information that you're wanting to give for
You're also feet?
Lord Garson.
I love feet.
And then what are you wanting to report to
All the
Aidbold?
feet.
the activities of the
Yeah.
Fate Rangers. Because that's what she asked about.
You're wanting to say that to Ren as well. So all through. Okay. Ren is unhappy looking
Wow.
and worried as she's part of this and she willingly
Yes. She does seem to believe in the cause of fate.
thought I got that. Foolish girl.
Channing is still there to make sure she doesn't just sacrifice herself, but and I'll tell him what's happening with the gods, supposedly. And Channing told me half the pantheon being done.
Aidbold, this is troubling news. It's good that Channing is there. He is a good lad. But
He was trying to hold them back, but clearly there's only so much he could do to temper them.
everyone gather. There's something I'm going to share with you. He'll cast a spell, and there'll be like this little small dome, like 15-foot. Anyone like a 15-foot.
I'm sure we could squish. This isn't combat. We're not swinging swords around.
Yeah, fair.
Stack.
This is a short temporary thing that makes it so we can't be scryed on. When he does, he'll like bring you guys to the side, do that or whatever, so that there aren't random people. I have I have figured out why the gods are, why their immortality is failed. They had a tree. This tree had apples. This tree produced apples that would grant immortality, many extended years of life. The giants stole the tree itself long ago, leaving behind only a few batches of the apples. The tree that the giants had died, and the apples that remained, well, the caretaker was supposed to grow a new tree and was doing so, but from what I understand, she stopped at her tasks and was killed. And the apples that were left were lost. As far as we know, there are none of those left. At least none of the gods, none of the... Unless the giants have some hidden somewhere, there are none of those left.
Aren't they even immortal themselves, right? And stuff to be immortal?
The original ones were, but the descendants of such required these apples.
Who are the original ones? Is Thor the original?
He was not. All of the originals are dead.
How did they die?
By beings capable of destroying that which is immortal. It was Odin, as he was swallowed by Fafnir. Fenrir.
Wolf.
Woof, woof.
Wolf, not dragon.
Woof, woof, bark, bark.
But the magic of immortality of the gods is gone, seemingly forever. They do have extended lives and do not age nearly as quickly, still being able to live for centuries upon centuries. And some of their powers do grant them the ability to live for millennia, but the apples gave greatly extended life, but also prevention from death by regular means. Without that, they can fall to blades. And many have grown weak over the millennia of battles and such with giants and demons. There are curses and weaknesses and such that have been exploited or set upon them that were held back by that invulnerability, that immortality. With it gone, those curses are coming back. Those weaknesses are being exploited. They are growing weak.
Explains a lot.
It is possible the giants have some.
It is possible. They may have some apples in there, and if so, it is of vital importance that we retrieve them. When age takes a toll on you, it doesn't just take a toll on your body, it takes a toll on your mind. And many of these gods have been around for millennia, thousands upon thousands of years.
If would these apples restore their minds, or would it just prevent them from degrading further?
It is of perfect youth. As far as I understand of its lore, it will completely restore you and you will be at your prime again.
Use some of that yourself.
Hey, you could have kept like a bunch of these in a bag.
Be hunted.
Well, if they knew about them. He just makes an apple pie and feeds it to all of us without saying anything.
I know definitely didn't figure it.
I know. Yeah.
He's looking at dragons or something.
Yeah, God business only, you heard.
So,
Plug in if you haven't.
how would you advise that we go about getting these apples back?
Assuming they exist.
If there are any that are left and haven't been eaten by the giants, then when we defeat them, preferably without destroying their capital, we find them and retrieve them. But if there are any, I have no doubt Utgard has taken them, which means no mortal blade would be able to kill them. I couldn't discuss this previously because, well, I'm not going to say such things in front of Lord Garson, and I do not think Thor would appreciate me knowing this.
Could have been invincible.
Rolling a sense motive. Does it seem like he knows anything about me? Like, is he like looking at me weird or
Go
anything?
for it.
Nathan was definitely giving you a side.
Ooh, nat 20
Oh, nice.
for 27.
You got nat 20 for 21. Shut up.
Or an intelligence check. You can't get those that high.
He did glance at you when he said that.
It's okay. We all know you were groomed by fate.
Okay.
Okay.
So in the meantime, what do we need to do?
Now, prepare for the fight. And do not discuss this with anyone else. There's a reason that I put this up. You understand this,
Who's in the
right?
circle? The 5 of us, right? And
Is your group and
Amelia Meredith?
yeah, they're there with you guys.
oh boy.
Yes, trusting you guys as a group. And then
That's her.
you guys didn't say anything. You should have said something. And then Olaf and Abel, and it's Olaf, Abel, then Shieldmaster.
Is there a way to tell if someone has eaten one of these?
They don't die when you stab them?
Yeah, large. Right.
I don't know the way.
Thanks, Amelia. Since started.
Go for it.
She came up with ideas over there.
Always. Ew.
40.
Nice.
I wonder if the Godsucker could suck immortality.
One way to find out.
Got a 37.
Sucks to suck.
She's definitely thinking. She's kind of like looked
Whoa.
off to the side and has like a ever so slight grin to her face. Partial grin.
Just confirm Amelia's the actual villain of the campaign.
No.
Maybe. I don't think she's a villain, but she's going to cause some big issues.
But our heart's set on sucking.
Yeah. It's a suck.
All right. With that, they'll end it and they'll separate. Oh, actually, do you wish to stay down here or come up to Philip's Plantation?
If we need to be ready for an attack, it's more likely to attack here or Fantasia.
They would be more likely to attack here so that those within Philip's Fantasia have to leave. It is more magically defended than this location. So they'll strike where it's weakest, where there are more civilians and weaker soldiers and such that we have to come out.
So we'll stay here.
Very well.
Easier to react.
I would like to see Philip's Fantasia at least for a short time if possible.
Well, if you're wanting to sightsee, then we'll have to do that in
Are you able to I know it seems trivial, but are you able to take a look at this coin? Could help teleport people or objects.
I will have someone examine
I'm on that.
if there is time.
Say goodbye to your coin.
His coin.
Oh, you have it? Alright, and then he'll go find a tree and walk through it.
Does
Go
it have to
find
be
a tree and leave?
Or could it be like a wooden pillar?
That's the tree.
So if you build a tree to make it look like a wooden pillar,
I'm
Build
gonna,
a tree.
I'm gonna go.
very carefully. Wait, what?
What
What?
if you become a tree?
What if you build a fake tree?
Can you teleport through?
Can you go through fake
shape?
trees that look like a tree?
Genius.
I'm gonna. Well, I guess Meredith and I will actually head out, and just. Well, I guess we're gonna just get an idea of what the defenses look like on the battlements and.
Split the party.
Don't you know you always put the party?
Alright, yeah, it is a very well defended medieval castle. There isn't much in the way of defenses faced with the mountainside, as it is a very treacherous mountain that during times before magic would be impossible to get any reasonable force up there.
Unfortunately.
However, this is magic times now, where someone can just hop up there if they feel like it. But there are now various temporary essentially like small watchtowers and stuff that are put on the mountain. Some of which were destroyed in the most recent little skirmish. But yeah, they have various watchers and such, and members of Phillips Fantasia up there, and I mean that is also people can see pretty dang far, being all the way up in Phillips Fantasia and watching out from there.
As we're going, can I do maybe a knowledge? I don't know if you'll allow knowledge engineering, looking for any major weak points in the more temporary defenses.
People can fly over them.
Giants can
People
step
can
over them.
teleport.
Giants can literally just step over them.
Or step through them.
Yeah, or kick them.
From what I'm hearing, this city's defenses mean fuck all right now.
Yeah. They mean very little against giants that are 20 to 60 feet tall.
We need some people with swords, anime haircuts, and grappling hooks.
Yeah.
Are there any Gatling
With
guns?
German names.
Yes, there are various means of
Find me a brilliant errand.
of heavy weapon fire. There are some of those plasma lava launching guns that you guys
Ah,
The one that blew up.
Yeah. But there's a few of those.
Imagine the Giants walking in all confident and get one of them
shield
get
things.
bisected
You
by that
see
thing.
various technologies and
Instant
wands and
lobotomy.
things that have been distributed to people that had been created by Victor.
Nice.
Should we try and get some rest before the attacks?
That would be
Nice.
wise.
for 4 hours.
Yeah, we're all
I mean,
still
we're still
exhausted.
exhausted.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yep.
Not
Really
exhausted, but
Got any keep watches over there?
One, put 3 people over than me.
Well, I guess we'll head. I will head back.
Alright. Mary's just kind of yeah, I don't know what exactly we could. Nothing's gonna stop them from just literally stomping through here. I really feel like it would be better to fight somewhere else than here, because we're limited by all these tall buildings and walls while they aren't. They can just use it as... They can literally just kick it and use it as weaponry against us.
Put out some Lego.
Really shouldn't fight
Yeah,
here.
well,
This
that's
is
the
not a
Lego
good place for it.
I mean, it's still You guys came back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's still protection from ranged attacks to an extent.
To an extent, if they can take that mountain, they can just rain fire down on top of us.
Or cause an avalanche. A rock avalanche.
Yeah. Really, it literally is only because of Phyllis Fantasia that this place stands any remote of a chance.
And Thor's presence, but that's gone now.
Yeah. No. A douchebag.
So what's everyone else's thoughts?
Well, the buildings would be limiting to a traditional army who aren't as such.
True. We can fly and use them as cover as we zip around.
My only concern is that if we use this cover, who's inside the towers?
Hopefully no one.
I don't think that's... knowing our luck, that's not going to be the case. Because a high tower is a perfect vantage point for one of those cannons.
It's not necessarily about using them as cover. It allows us to get to the giants, regardless of buildings. Something many of them may not be prepared for. And if we slow them down, it'll give those in Philip's Fantasia time to arrive.
How high above the city is Philip's Fantasia?
A few hundred feet. That's above the few hundred feet above the mountain. That the
City.
that the city is against. So, even probably like 900 feet to 1,000-ish above. Probably more than that, actually. It's a tall mountain. Probably like a mile above the lower city.
I think right now we need to rest, recover, at least what we can.
So we should try and rest if we can.
And then hopefully we'll have a little bit of time to just plan our next move for tomorrow.
A scribe will actually come and find you guys and give you a piece of paper that's essentially orders for you guys, informing you that the enemy's first point of attack will almost 100% likely be the mountain range above the city. So you are being stationed there essentially to be a part of the first line of defense.
So we're supposed to be on the mountain range?
Yep, you guys are going to be sent onto the mountain range.
Is it still under Phil's Fantasia, or is that, or is it just like around the
It's
border?
not directly under Philip's Fantasia, but it is still lower than Philip's Fantasia.
So it's
Are we-
protected. It's protected by the bubble thing.
Yes, yeah, it is still protected by Philip.
Are we being sent there right now, or is that?
Yeah, that's where they're sending you guys.
Okay.
So, unless-
Healers around. I'm still down.
if you're wanting to get some healing real quick, then yeah, you can.
I can pass you a few healing potions since
Or we could save your resources.
we're resting.
We're not
If
ready.
we manage to get the rest.
Hopefully. We're resting, assuming we don't get tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not super confident we'll be able to get
Where's
8
Meredith?
hours.
I need to give her some goodies.
Huh?
Where's Meredith?
With me.
Hi.
What
Where's Meredith?
What have I already given you as spells?
Oh, I can move really fast and attack. I can become a monster. I used a thing that gave me 60-foot fly. It would be nice if I could have that back.
I already cast that on her.
Well, I know. I need it again. I used it during that last fight with the not giant.
Okay, well, go ahead and get about
And then anything that like makes me hit really, really accurate. 'Cause I got all the power. I just sometimes miss my target.
Well, I will give her
I could never.
another cast of soar,
Okay.
which is 4th level.
Should give her swords instead.
I don't have anything that can buff accuracy other than what she already has.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I have literally that one thing.
You need true strength.
You don't have anything that makes me stronger?
Monstrous form. You can get +6 to strength.
No. Okay.
Just a +6.
So I've still got
Casual +6.
the
No, plus
Equivalent to like
the
160,000 gold item.
Now, is that +6 to the,
It's to the score. Everything's to the score.
Okay.
It's +3
And
to accuracy.
remember, Nathan, Amelia has 2 potions of Fox's Cunning.
Okay.
Okay. Are you gonna be casting Keep Watch on us, Josh?
Up to 3 other people.
I'll take it so I can keep casting spells for people.
I do have 6 things of non-detection.
Dang, it's a lot.
Wow.
If we need to go into the city, that'll be great.
Mhm.
But as of right now, that's not the plan. Do you have any invisibilities?
I have 4 greater invisibilities.
Do you have an invisibility accelerate combo?
Not one of those combos, but I have accelerate dash combos.
Let me see if I can do that. That would make that a 4th level in a second. Okay. I'm gonna give you.
What you
Can I
left?
add?
I have
So
2
I've-
slots open.
the one alchemist
been-
from in Kent. I got his alchemical recipe book.
I'm gonna give you a.
Can I go ahead and start transcribing
Boosted
or switching
accelerate,
out one of
boosted
my
invisibility is one
one of my
spell.
extracts?
So you pop that, it gives you
You gonna
improved
take
haste
the time to
and
do
great
that?
invisibility
Or you want me to do that
for 13
right
rounds.
now, or when you go up to the mountain?
Once we go up,
That's
I'm gonna get bull strength.
Anybody else need anything?
So, hold on. Are you guys healing in the city, having people heal you, or are you going heal yourselves, or what's happening?
Well, I understood we were going up the mountain.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the mountain, heal yourselves up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I took a little bit damage from that rock.
Did anyone else really take anything?
I took a little bit from that rock. I'll be
uh,
slightly under maximum if we just rest.
Okay. Meredith is under by 1. Amelia's topped off. So
I'm
topped off.
I'm low.
you
we're
are. Oh,
low.
you got hit by channel twice. You got healed like.
He was here for that.
Yeah, I got put up, and then the 15. I got hit by that 15 from the rock fall.
Amelia heals you.
Do you have an extra dimension hop?
10, 13, 27.
That's more than enough.
Yeah.
I'll send you a heal oral.
One lengthy dimension hop for you. Or distant, technically, but
Now
So-
I'm topped off.
100, it'll be 230 feet range.
And what's the normal one?
If it's not distant, it would be 55 feet. Josh, are you missing anything?
Amelia will be happy with any movement stuff if you could give her a movement thing. She doesn't have a gauntlet, but she'll
She has
take,
plenty
like,
of
a
potion
couple-
bottles.
Yeah, she'll take a couple potion bottles and just have her outside of her person. So anything that helps with
Water
movement
bottle.
really good.
I will give her a dash accelerate.
Is that the move and attack?
That gives you plus 30 land speed and an extra move action with an extra attack. That would be level.
Oh, that's all the whole wombo combo.
Yep, that'd be a 5th level. So
Very good. Plus
I just gave him greater invisibility plus haste. So
2 plus Okay. She doesn't really need much, so that's.
Does she have a method of flight?
Oh yeah. She can
Okay.
She just needs to be able to move around better. Alright. Alright. So, you guys are moved to basically their forward outposting that they got right now. It is very unstable ground. Most of it is jagged rocks and sharp drops and angles and things like that. There are very few patches where you can really walk around easily. So if you want to be able to fight up here, fly is very important, which I believe everyone has
should have
some sort of way of doing that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have it available to you right now?
Yeah. I got 6 of them.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So keep watch.
Yeah. Who wants it?
Speaker.
If anyone else want the last one.
I don't care either way.
Meredith raises her hand.
Okay.
Alright. Boop boop.
Thanks.
Not on too hard.
Old man.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say yourself and 3 others?
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who the heck is 4?
Did you raise your hand?
Myself.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
He rose his hand.
Did he? No.
Oh, I think he went, oh, or something like that.
What?
Are you okay?
Oh, you're saying mama. Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Anyway, okay. So it's not. Got it.
Alright, because I'm
Uh,
yeah, I might be able to do 5.
you guys are basically given your section, and then a couple hundred feet off to the side is another small tower where there's another group of individuals. Everyone who is assigned to these positions have some sort of magical capabilities and such, like flight, so that they can, move and act quickly. And it is very important, thankfully you have one, that someone within the group has a way of communication so that they can communicate those with others with it.
Alright, 2 more people can have it if they want.
Or do you have more uses than you thought?
Yes,
Sure.
I can do 5 people knock out. So.
Sure. I wake up. Sure.
If you're taking it, Amelia's like, I'll take it.
You already took it.
I'm just gonna be the only one actually sleeping.
Oh, he asked for it. Oh, yeah, you guys.
You can have it.
I win! Alright, I'll take it.
I don't want her being the only one awake.
So I was able to look into the tricks.
What did you think?
I don't want her being the only one that's awake. Or the only one that's asleep. Asleep. Yeah.
I can.
What's wrong with her being the only one to sleep?
Bad things happen in her dreams. I'm telling you. She gets ideas.
So I can get. I've got.
So if he sleeps next to her,
Looking at
calms
everyone.
down.
I've got a couple more options we can pull. I can pull from. I can get resist energy, bark skin. I can swap out some for non-detection. Get freedom of movement. Ooh, that could actually be good for. I got Dragon's Breath. Nathan Sound.
Freedom movement would probably be useful. If they try and grab us.
They can't grab me. It's impossible.
Yeah. They won't just like.
What's funny is like if they're big enough, they can just go like this around you, and freedom movement won't matter yet. And you'll just like, you sure you'll?
Yeah, but he also means he can't miss with a sword. Mm-hmm. Just start spinning in a circle.
Yeah, you just go like this, and then.
Baby, baby.
I mean,
as soon as they squeeze him, freedom of movement pops him out.
Like a piece of soap. So they just like aim them at somebody.
I will.
Ballistic missile incoming!
Will Amelia want to look through any of these to swap out?
Oh, I got all of those. I'm good.
Oh, he was the one that taught her.
Just offering in case you didn't have it.
Did he have true sight?
No.
You don't have true sight? I can show you how to do true sight.
You
That would
said
be-
that you can't
Yeah,
make true
she didn't
sight.
know it.
Oh wait, right, she doesn't know it. I keep forgetting that it's too high for
You
her.
okay, Amelia?
Shut up.
So, Amelia, we need to figure out what your powers are.
I have absolutely no idea how to really do that. It's like the power doesn't really like to
Exist?
be noticed. If that makes sense.
Well, if you could make us not notice, it'd make fighting that weapon a lot easier.
We're
Yeah.
not the ones fighting it though. Thor is.
Assuming he does a good enough job.
Yeah, that's a big assumption.
What happens if I like actually end up like exposing myself to someone like Thor? If that's even possible because of how weird it was, but still. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I think definitely not.
Expose
Expose
myself.
yourself to any gods.
Considering Thor's comments earlier, it would not be wise.
You know, being thrown as a god killer to die probably isn't good ideal.
Oh yeah, probably not.
Wouldn't know.
I mean, I guess they are pretty nice, you guys, considering.
Gives us street cred.
I don't have a level 5 spell.
It's
written down.
probably because they need us. I mean, I bet if Thor was let off of his leash, he would just like clobber most of you.
Here's hoping he catches a stray giant.
I mean, I feel like he is. He's a big angry dude
Who's
who just
holding
wants to
the leash?
smash stuff. Like
Through.
I know.
he's a big angry dog. Someone's got his leash.
Heimdall.
Or his wife.
His wife.
Maybe his wife or his daughter.
I
She
don't.
always leash at bedtime. After Thor goes to sleep.
God.
They're just like, alright, so we're going to fight giants soon. I'm ready. She pulls up her hammer that turns into
Yeah,
a
they're really
rocket propelled
big,
spike.
so
Which means they're easier to hit. I have been practicing so hard on
it
hitting
also might
with
be easier to bounce off.
everything I have. She turns a switch. The hammer part folds back for a spike to protrude out. I don't think it's bouncing off.
Natural armor.
And I've learned
Is it
I've learned how to slice just so perfectly
Amelia's like, yes, slice.
that it like makes it makes it easier to get through their tough skin.
So you cut through their skin so
Like on their ankle,
that someone else can cut through their skin.
So Meredith's like, what? I mean, what if their skin is like that thick? Or like that thick? Your knife can't.
If you just keep going at the same spot long
Magic. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a good point.
I feel like regular Meredith, after Amelia's done with her slicing, she's like, yeah, so, I don't think for the bigger ones, just regular cutting is gonna cut it. I mean, I feel like we might have to do something a little bit more than just giving them paper cuts.
Go for the eyes.
That might help you.
Climb down their throat and chop off their uvula.
It's just like, yeah, we have to be careful though, because if you cut the testicles off if they're flying above the city, it would be like massive bombs.
Oh god.
Imagine being killed by a testicle.
How tall are these giants?
Wait,
Up to 60 feet tall.
hey, Anda
60?
just said that while he was sleeping. That's what he's dreaming about.
He's really hungry.
You've been here fight.
Hold on. I'm gonna get a little pen. I'm gonna go
If
over
it's
to
black ink-
one cheek.
If it's black ink, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be.
Circle. Another.
It's just
Okay, draw us a little bit of a line that
What
goes
color is
out
the ink?
towards your mouth.
Hmm.
Black.
it's not gonna be visible.
Oh shoot!
Have you done this before? No, maybe that was Malamir.
That was Malamir.
Nothing happens. He just
Yeah.
smells that.
I don't think cutting off their testicles
Here, I
is
have
that
a
big of a
white
deal.
That'll stick out really good. As he puts one on your cheek. You want to do one? Or do something?
Yeah, feel free to cut off any giant testicles. They're not that big.
Smiley face.
How do you know?
The average testicle weighs 20 grams.
How did you know it's pizza?
He just- How would you know you're a bird? You don't have them.
There were a lot of unethical
Oh,
experiments into humans back
joke
in my day.
Malamir always talked about him being fat.
Jeez.
Always put fat on his forehead.
It's actually the last game you're up there not eating birds either.
Anyone want to add anything? I mean, his cheeks and forehead are kind of taken up.
Property of weather. I'm not.
I'd start drawing lightning bolts on your tail.
Keep going. She grabs Rose grabs one too, and she's doing it on the other side.
He's gonna wake up ready to fight giants and look like a kindergarten's art class project.
Maybe it'll make them laugh.
Meredith, do you have any nail polish? No. Dang it. Let's see if I have any in my
It's
bag.
not like a very guilty no.
Reaches in, like, okay, I got. Dang it, it's black nail polish. Does anyone have a way of changing the colors of things?
I have makeup.
What type of makeup do you have? We gotta color his nails.
Pull out my disguise kit.
You have more makeup than both of us girls combined.
I used it once to look old, but now I am old.
Where were you keeping that?
My
Meredith
bag
kind of
holding.
Prison
scoots it
pocket.
too. What? Are you sure you should be doing this? Come on, join in, girl.
Please don't encourage my wife to be doing this kind of thing.
No, I'm not. Your loss. Amelia goes and starts. What
Well-
color? Do you have I'm sure there's like a light pink.
Definitely rainbow.
Yeah, it's like that, and starts painting some of the nails that do you
I feel like if they're doing all of this,
really, are you sure about that? That she would wake up or anything like that with his -20 and Amelia's like over 40 sleight of hand.
God.
She's all right. See the silence
Before
bullshit.
you would have gone to sleep, I would have asked. I can give us stone skin. Do we want that?
Also, rolled enough.
Isn't that like just free DR?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the
up to-
heck not?
Up to 150.
Does it stack?
It's basically 150 more hit points.
I mean, that'd be
You have the money
great.
for it?
Shut.
It's
Here's- Okay.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
And communal.
Ooh, communal. Communal is always nice. Saves you lots of spell slots. We should wait till next level and I get
so-
to do communal. Everyone gets an extra turn.
So
Nathan will love that.
so it's
Nathan's Bane.
10 minutes per level spell.
10 points per caster level. You're 13, so it's
Oh.
130.
Yep.
Sorry.
And is that spread out?
Isn't it a
amongst
max? Yeah, it's like
everybody?
a max. Like you get like 10 DR.
And then, yeah.
It's 10 DR per person for 10 minutes a level, and once it reaches negating 130 hit points per individual, then it will go away for that individual.
So it effectively gives you 150 extra hit points unless you're getting hit really hard a lot.
Do we want? Is that,
Oh yeah, definitely. That's a great buff.
How much?
What you need, buddy?
Oh, creatures touch. So as long as everyone gathers around and
Would
sings
you- It's the whole
Kumbaya,
hands.
everyone can get it.
you need, buddy?
Kumbaya.
What do you need? What's
Now
that,
keep
buddy?
in mind the component for this is granite and diamond dust for 250 gold per creature affected. So if you prepare this, it's going to be 250 gold
Per
per
person.
person.
even as an extra?
Yeah, as far as I know, because you still have to prepare the component, use the components to make the extract.
Yep.
I'm sure there's diamonds in the mountain.
I cast fine diamond dust.
No, like you just
Materials
I'm gonna
grade
make it
diamond.
You have the resources.
You
You
just
just
have to-
remove
yeah.
gold that have those resources. So, if you
I mean-
wanted to put it on everyone in the group, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Oracle already has this thing. So
That would be
7.
1,500 gold.
Yeah, that'd be 1,500 gold.
My,
But for
my main spell gives me 10 DR, but you want to
Things it's also for 10 minutes per level, or until
yeah,
so,
so it lasts a long time.
130 minutes.
And we could all each chip in for our portion of it.
Yeah, if everyone just threw in, everyone who partook threw
Yep.
in the 250. Amelia and Meredith brought money, so they can pay for theirs as
Everyone
well.
brings money to war.
Yeah, everyone brings money to war. It just makes sense.
I mean, we kind of bounce around and never have any one place of residence, so I'm not leaving my money anywhere.
He loves me. What can I say?
You're a weird dog taxi boy.
You're a weird owner.
Probably not here now.
I'll give you 250 for it.
Okay. So
230 tops.
$2.50, not 250 gold.
Amelia will take
I don't have any money.
250 gold out of Anna's pocket.
If I have any.
do I see that?
She won't do that.
You had some.
I have 90 DR, so you don't it's like
I'll
Would
give you
it-
250.
Would it stack with my armor's DR?
Unless it specifies its stacks, it will just take whatever the highest value is.
So never mind for me.
What's your armor, dear?
5.
Wait, do you have the mithril shirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have DR5.
No, you don't. I have special.
Oh, okay.
So the way that would work is, if you had that on, you would still negate 10 damage, but 5 of it would go to your.
So that's 4 people so far. Plus
So then it's
myself.
just you two and the 2 NPCs. Oh,
I'll
and
give you money.
he's
I
giving
get. I get.
Considering how squishy I am, that DR would be really nice.
Yeah.
Squishy boy. Still gonna get one shot by a giant stepping on you. What's 10 DR? I did 170 damage. to you.
What's 10 DR to 890 tons of weight?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Not me.
All right,
So just 5 people.
5. 130 divided by 5.
Oh, wait. Are you dividing the duration?
Yeah, that's what.
You don't
It's
say.
Yeah, communal
Yeah,
spells usually divide the
it
duration.
said divide the duration in 10-minute intervals.
Yeah.
Well, I want to go ahead and get it figured out, so I'm
Be
not
prepared.
Yeah.
Gosh. Josh.
So,
You a good boy? Do you wanna? Do you need to go potty?
Not a
You wanna go outside, boy?
Too bad.
It's almost time, buddy. Hold on, we're almost finished here. Yes, good boy.
so
Good boy.
No, we're going another 3 hours.
I'm
We're
not.
holding you
I got
hostage.
plans tonight.
We're holding
10,
you hostage.
Good luck with that.
30,
Where are you going?
What,
30.
same thing I do every Sunday night. Watch stuff with people.
Going like directly downstairs.
Yeah, directly downstairs.
10, 20, 30,
All right.
40,
Anything anyone's wanting to do during the night?
Nope. Is that how Anna sleeps?
Mm-hmm.
You can watch it.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna make a perception for bad guys sneaking up on us.
Say, bad guy perception.
I rolled shit.
everyone's
20.
gonna get 30. I want to say 30 minutes.
That should be plenty. Like
And
this
then,
will be used for combat mostly.
And then 40.
Hey.
And then basically gosh,
30 listening for bad guys.
I'll read that.
Oberon, during the night, you'll actually hear Victor's voice in your head. You
I'm
hear
haunting you.
it's very like broken. Just like you only hear a few words, but basically what you hear is cool. 2 dragon exciting ready. Okay?
Get a brand new Cool Whip for the dragon.
25.
It got a new breath weapon.
And then at the very, very end, coming through super clear, you can respond, by the way. That'd be funny, but no.
Does it seem like there's an effect that is allowing me to respond?
You know you can respond to these messages.
Message unclear.
Got like 23 more words.
Yeah.
Message unclear. Message unclear.
Yes.
Message unclear.
No, no, no.
Message unclear.
One of those was out there.
Right.
He just hears message, 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 message.
That's it. Clear.
Cut out multiple times.
Bad juju. Giant man.
Oh my gosh, another one got through. Ready. Days. 2. Dragon. Days. Ready. Dragon. 2.
Does it just seem like it's on a loop?
It's like the attempt to say the same thing is being said over and over and over again for the 25 words. That's basically you hear those words scattered about
Just
multiple
use
times.
each use of sending to say one word.
Over and over.
Yeah. Dragon, 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 dragon.
So I think that means 2 days.
Days. Out.
I mean, that actually wouldn't be the worst idea. If you have the spells
Yeah.
to burn.
Oh gosh.
You just need your spell.
If it gets through. Then yeah, sure, eventually I can get the message through.
At this point, I don't even know what he's getting back.
It's up to you to do with that info that way you will. That's what got through. Alright, anything else you guys want to do for that night?
Be fully rested.
Okay, good luck with that.
I fight the giants that are sneaking up on us.
I actually will talk to Meredith. Just
Okay.
so what's your thought process on this? Just this invasion, this
It sucks. It needs to be stopped. I don't. I don't. What do you mean?
any second thoughts?
Been out here?
Mhm.
Well, I mean, right before you asked me, my thoughts were on.
Liana.
Hey, look! I found it, Liana.
The name I just said.
On Liana. Yeah, I mean, kind of. I do, and I don't. I'm still kind of torn. Like, I'm glad I'm here so I can be by your side. And I know that I'm here fighting to keep her alive. I miss her. You're not.
I'm tired. Not just from the exhaustion, just
All the
generally.
fighting.
Hmm.
Afraid that it'll be over soon.
If there's anything I've learned, this war for life is never going to end. And I say that in the most upbeat possible way.
Oh. How's it upbeat? Tell me out here.
It's I'm trying to look at the positives. With what I've got you, I've got Leanna, I've still got Victor. Every day is just one more step further into life. But there's still the fear of what might happen.
Yeah. And we can't see the future. We don't know what's gonna happen. We're not like that weird fate guy who
Yeah.
all like, ooh, I know what's gonna happen.
I want you to make me a promise on something.
I'll make a promise if I can keep it.
If, for whatever reason, something happens to me.
Well, with me here by you, my whole I'm not gonna let something happen to you.
Let me finish.
So if anything, I should say if anything happens to me.
Then we'll promise this to each other. God forbid, God or gods forbid something happens. If one of us passes, the other will do everything in our power to make it home.
Yeah, of course.
With that, I will pull her up. So she's basically resting against me.
Mm-hmm. She'll kind of lean in there. But nothing's gonna happen to us, alright? We're both gonna get home. Besides, if they try to hurt you, they're first gonna have to go through Jack, and then me,
Don't forget Oracle.
and actually probably on to 2 before it finally gets in Oracle. Like, I think you're good.
I've just seen the worst happen, and I want to be prepared. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best.
Always hope for the best. Always strive for the best. I mean, I got you and a daughter. I don't know what you can do better than that.
Fair point.
Shut up, you're sleeping.
I just snored in his sleep. That's normal.
Do that.
He talks about balls and laughs and snorts and
He's just
No,
hungry.
You see, his
We didn't get much to eat for running.
nasal passes are just kind of closed shut.
Yeah.
So he has
You know
to.
what lizard folk like?
Delicacy.
Jack. That night, you hear a familiar voice in your head from your armor. Eden.
A lot of voices.
Yep, there's a lot of voices kind of
People have been in my head.
hippity hoppiting around in there.
Hello, armor, my old friend.
Sick ass joke.
Yeah, she got jokes now. Right?
Yeah, she got jokes.
Jack, are you okay? I can tell that you're feeling a lot of distress, and I'm trying to put an effort of talking first. Am I doing this right? I'm not. This isn't wrong, right?
I enjoy talking with you, so that's
Yes, it's wrong.
is right.
Why couldn't the pirate sit down?
Oh, what?
His booty was stolen.
Ah,
Is that a good one?
that's a pretty good one.
Okay.
It's like Siri.
It took me a sec, but I got it.
Awesome. Did that make you feel better? From what I understand, jokes help people make feel. I don't. It's a weird way of doing it, of comforting someone. It's not how I normally do it.
It's a good distraction. Distractions are, I've noticed, useful.
I want you to know that I Islam. That I believe Amelia is wrong.
Which
The things that she said to you.
I failed to do what everyone else besides Ando was able to do easily.
No one should be asked to give up what they love. No one should have to go through that. And it makes me sad that you are so hurt by the fact that you loved so much. No one should make someone feel terrible for wanting to hold on to what they love. I think so, at least.
I mean, when you feel like that, it's hard to disagree with. You're supposed to make sacrifices. Okay.
You should never be forced to make a sacrifice. Just something that someone chooses in the right moment.
I appreciate it. It is nice talking to you.
You hear right next to you, a quiet one. Are you
That's it.
okay,
Oh.
Jack? You seem a little sad. Is it because of what Amelia said to you? I just want you to know, as she tries to make the quiet, I'm here for you.
I appreciate that, Cardi.
In your head, you're, oh, that's really sweet of her.
I was just talking to you about
Oh, really?
this.
That's great. Did she help? Because if not, I can help.
She's helping, yes.
That's good. Just kind of like settle down on his shoulder.
Say thank you to both of you. Continue praying.
And with that, the night passes without any
Oh my God.
attack or destruction or terrible alarm or anything like that.
So for the last 15 minutes, then boom, everything hits.
However,
It all goes to shit.
Honda does wake up with decorations on his face and body that there is no mirror in the room. So
What room?
In the world.
in the little tower thing you guys are in. Oh, but yeah, you would see your arm and
We didn't do it on his arm. This is his face and his tail.
nails.
Oh, nails.
Sure, y'all
The girls,
he got bored. and did it
fabulous.
again.
Nail.
your charisma's gone up.
You have a plus
Your
one to
intimidation
diplomacy.
when I look at your face.
Plus one to diplomacy, minus one to intimidation.
Sleep well.
So,
Ready to take on some giants.
You snort a lot.
You mentioned something involved in
I
the sleep.
think it is very wise to let someone know when they snore a lot. Right?
Okay, maybe.
They never know the proof. Anyway. Amelia's like, so are we just supposed to twiddle our thumbs until something happens? Did anyone actually keep an eye out to see if we were being attacked through the night?
I
Yeah,
was.
for sure.
I go peek out the window.
There's a giant right there. Hello.
Goodbye.
Funk. He just picks up the tower and throws
Yeah,
it.
now.
Yeah.
I mean, I already did it, but here's another one.
I don't. Are you sure you did it? I didn't hear you.
He did.
I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
got a 30 for listening for giants.
Oh, okay.
I only had a 20.
You didn't- okay.
33 for looking for giants
Okay.
out the window.
You see in the distance the massive castle, enchanted castle of Utgard Loki.
Unloading. all
There
of its
doesn't
guys.
seem to be any movement or such from it.
Do I see a large catapult on top?
Nope, you're not. It's miles away, a couple miles away.
There's no movement there because they're all in our city.
Oh, guys, look! It's the castle.
Wow.
Wow.
It's still there.
Nothing happened.
I allow other people to perform,
Just a few seconds.
maybe. I'm above average. You guys are just freaks.
Meredith is like, so, since we're
You're
gonna be
above
just
average
kind of
by like 1.
chilling up here for a while, I brought something that was like an old time favorite of ours. As she pulls out,
Uno.
that would go.
Yes.
Sorry, attack.
I know that we had lots of fun to bring up some good old times. Are you okay, Jack?
Just fucking hate this.
Oh, you hate it? I thought you loved it.
We destroyed the last one.
You destroyed the last one?
He did.
Yeah. There was no group
There was
consultation.
nothing to do. It was blighted. We had to smash it.
It
This
wasn't.
was before we went into
Did anyone else hate this game, or was it just him?
Just him.
Just Jack.
It's too much of the same game.
Okay, it's not the only game I brought. If you guys don't want to play that, I brought
She also
some.
has
I brought an
Ghost
actual just like deck of cards. There's a lot of different games.
We can
can
play War.
with these.
Yeah, let's play
Everyone loves war.
War.
Yeah, war. While we're at war, that's not. Amelia's like, I don't like that game. There's no skill to it. It's just pure luck. I like things that have skill to it.
We should play Risk.
Spades.
He has pocket risk.
Using
Stratego. Risk.
But as cards are pulled out and
Axis versus Allies.
games, and you guys, whoever joins in with the games, you guys begin playing them. That's where we'll end today's session.
Nathan has places to be.
Babies to kiss.
And there's no time for any exciting, crazy stuff to happen today. So
That's what next week is for.
A giant force
Also
rock
probably
falls
on
from the
Sunday.
sky.
oh yeah, so
Yeah, I'll be busy next Saturday.
Why?
My mom is graduating in Tyler.
yeah, so will next Sunday work for you guys? Do a Sunday again next week.
Yes.
Sure.
Well, it is next Sunday.
Right, for James's thing, we're doing the 25th, right?
Yes.
So not next week, the week after.
Week after next.
So we'll have off next Saturday and
Play that Sunday,
do
probably.
Sunday instead. Sounds Gucci.
Cool. Also,
Ah, that's it. Sounds
get
good.
your character ready for Josh's game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seeing it holding us back.
Quit holding
Actually,
his
I'm
back.
not
Am I
done.
holding
I'm not
you
done
guys back?
with my backstory yet. I still have a little bit more to do, but yeah. Anyway, I mean he'll get back soon, but we can go ahead and do favorite moment, favorite seat. What do you think is next? Connor, you're first.
Favorite moment? I kind of liked when everyone was like, "You didn't think of that, Thor? You knew that the whole time."
It was relevant.
Yeah. Bro's a little slow in the noggin.
Yeah.
The
He
age is coming up soon.
Yep.
Yeah, he's an old man. Favorite
He's an old man with that old man
NPC?
rage.
so what he does is he kills things. That's
Thor
it.
smash.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need a scene of
Oh, you don't need to be pushing that. That's not.
coming back.
Hey Andrew, are you good to? Are you okay with meeting next Sunday? Mickey's gone on Saturday. Could you do Sunday? Night?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And we're playing for that same time.
2:30.
No, 2.
3:30.
Alright, anyway, Connor. Favorite moment was Thor being a dum-dum.
Yeah, he's a big poo-poo head. Favorite NPC. I don't know. Probably Thor's acting skills.
His acting skills is your favorite NPC. Alright.
Thor and his acting skills.
Oh, okay.
There. Is that better for you, Nathan?
It makes more sense.
Wow. Gotta make sense to Nathan.
Yeah. Because I make sense all the time.
Yeah. Only sense.
It's a good session, guys. We level up, right?
What's gonna happen next? Is that one? Did you say that?
Yeah.
Utgard Loki's gonna be like, what a dumb trap. I'm just gonna sit here. And we're just gonna sit here. And we're gonna live happily ever after.
Eventually, everyone
I
who matters
mean,
will die at the Cold War. Will be
Similarly,
over.
we're gonna fight some giants. I think Thor's gonna mess up his side of things somehow.
He's gonna be bored.
Yeah, he's either gonna go too early because he's bored, or or he's just gonna fail at keeping. He's gonna get distracted by Garloki or something and not destroy that weapon. Something along those lines.
I'm sad that I didn't wait to do this guy. There's so many things I could have done so much better on.
Just
It's
redo
such a
it.
good model, but
Paint wise, yeah.
yeah.
Redo
Anyway.
it.
I mean, it looks pretty good.
But he's not as good as he could have been.
All right, strip it all and do it again.
No.
Okay, then don't complain. They're good.
Favorite moment was making Thor look like a dum dum. That was hilarious. I was like, so,
If Thor talks enough, he'll make himself look like a dum-dum.
I'm about to say, we didn't have to do anything.
Oh, quick thing. The acting thing he was talking about, really what happened, I mean, first of all, it was Loki's idea. Second, he dressed like a woman and pretended to marry a giant.
I'm about to say, like, he went and got married to get his hammer back.
So that he could get in there, get his hammer back, and kill them.
That's why he's so sensitive to it.
Anyway,
Man really loves his hammer.
yeah. It's a perfect giant killing weapon.
favorite
Him and Bragg
NPC.
Get it back.
I'm going to say Garfield.
Garfield?
Totally not King Garfield.
Yeah.
Totally not.
King Garfield. What do I think's gonna happen next? I think
Oops.
that Utgard is going to send force. And
They're not
we're
sending
gonna,
their brightest. They're not sending their best. Instead, he's gonna send. Okay.
we're gonna fight them. It's gonna be tough.
Oh.
And then Thor is gonna come back early because he's bored, and he's gonna get murked by the giants, and we're gonna celebrate.
Oh, okay.
Heck yeah.
I'm not going to celebrate because the Giants get his power. And they also suck.
But we'll kill the giant
Yeah.
with the power.
Yeah. Easy. Mickey, your turn.
I mean, yeah, my favorite moment does have to go with the whole making a plan thing. It was really funny that they were like, alright, the plan is Thor's going to go out there, make a lot of noise, and then Utgard's totally going to come fight me, and it's going to be great. And then we were like, this is like a bad plan. This is Utgard's whole shtick. And he was like, shut up. You have a better one? And we're like, yes, actually. Here are 3.
Yeah, the other 2 were trying to do what they could to like. The premise of the idea is the idea of his plan is pretty much what was needed to be done. But they were trying to like not offend him.
Yeah.
And
Because he
then,
can punch them. And it'll hurt.
and then
Okay. Favorite NPC has to be Aidbold. He's definitely Thor's handler while Thor is here,
Yeah.
and I feel bad for him. It's always good to see Watermelon Boy again. He'll never live that down. He's gonna die heroically. We're still gonna call. He's gonna have a watermelon themed gravestone. Here's what's
He
gonna
dies
happen.
because
Here's what's
of
gonna
delusion.
happen. I've got it in my brain. I'm gonna call it right now.
Okay.
We're gonna have this whole plan going on. Utgard Loki's gonna notice this plan because he's not stupid and definitely gonna figure it out instantly. And he's gonna do the exact same thing to Thor and pretend to come out and be all weak. And Thor's gonna ignore the weapon and go straight for Utgard Loki. And then Loki's immediately gonna mindfuck him into fighting everyone else for him. And we're gonna have to kill Thor.
That's actually what I was thinking was.
Yeah,
Thor's-
because Thor's a dumbass, and I'm not gonna regret it.
A
You
reason
just
to
want to
kill
kill Thor.
Hell yes. You're go.
That happens, I could finally use my bucket.
I can't stop my lightning in his face.
I love the idea of like you just throwing this bucket of water on Thor. He's like, "What is this supposed to do?" Then Jackson like pops out of his chest.
Sorry, you just don't just open it.
Yeah.
You open a bucket of water.
It has a lid,
There's
I
a
assume?
lid.
Oh,
Favorite moment.
Just an open bucket.
Honestly, it was fun just like basically completely shutting down the idea of, oh my god, wait, you can teleport. Why not just go to the weapon itself? Shut up!
because there's a god teleporter only for gods.
Because we're special, better than you.
It was just the moment of, damn it, why didn't I think of that?
Oh my gosh.
But favorite NPC. That's a hard one. I'll give it to Abel.
The hammer.
I'm agree. I feel bad for him that he is the one that's he's the liaison for Thor
You got patience for him for now.
for now. What's gonna happen next? This battle's going completely sideways.
You have no faith in the plan? I
It's-
completely
The
relies.
plan's perfect. We
No,
don't follow plans.
The plan's
We
not
don't
the
do
issue.
plans around
It's
here.
who's trying to
Then
follow.
Thor's perfect for you guys, and he doesn't follow.
No, that's the problem. If there's two agents of chaos, it all goes wrong because they clash.
Oh my gosh.
Chaos.
I'm surprised no one's cast fly on Olaf.
He can fly himself
Yeah.
Then why does he not fly?
because it involves eruptions of flame.
Well,
I want to burn everyone around him. Just
Yeah, and then
yeah, he casts normal fly, so he can
which
do
lasts
this.
minutes a level, so he has to have someone following him around to cast fly over and over again. That's such a waste.
Give him a ring of flight.
For that.
Yeah, because those are just laying around everywhere.
I got 12.
Alright, Josh.
My favorite moment was learning why the gods aren't mortal anymore and everyone just side-eyeing Poseidon.
Like, really?
Which is
Wow.
really funny. Jack still doesn't know. He doesn't even know about. That's the first time he's heard about that thing. He knows he killed a god, but he still doesn't even know it was that one. Favorite NPC? Thor. Thor was really fun. It was fun seeing Thor for the first time.
Oh, that was true. It is the first time you saw.
I'll let you tell him a bright little dress.
But
You didn't interact.
with him.
Enough.
I interacted with him.
It was cool.
So cool.
It was. So what's gonna happen next? It's gonna go perfect. This week is gonna be a one shot that I join.
Yay!
I will live.
Man,
It's like that, you know that
Smack through the bones.
one punch thing where he's sparring with the robot
Yeah, and it's just
boy,
like,
and it's just a massive fist
Yeah, it just says death.
going
Yeah.
right towards him. That's you and the giant. Just a
By the way, this plan will go perfect.
phrase that you pray that you can cast emergency force sphere.
Man, I wish.
Nope.
I have to take a feat just for that spell.
Alrighty. Oh, that's all we got, folks. Catch you next Sunday. At the same
That's all,
time.
folks.
Make sure to bye.